Hopefully you can all hear me. I just need to rearrange my microphone a little bit. I'm hoping you can all hear me. Let me know, guys. You should be able to. You're going to hear some horrible noises for like 2 seconds. I'm just rearranging my mic. There we go. So, guys, how's everyone doing? It's still not good. Loud and clear? Yeah, okay. I say that because I recorded a video last night. It's already live for members. They would have seen it. And when I went to edit it, the mic setup was completely wrong. It's not bad, but there's like 4 or 5 moments when the mic just cuts out because it's trying to block the... They're called plosives. Basically, it's where you make the I'm not going to make it on stream, but basically it's a sound you can make. It's like for P's and stuff like that. And it sounds awful. And it was just trying to remove those. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Sweet. So today's stream, guys, is Territory War mixed with a little bit of roster reviews. And for those of you who maybe haven't seen these before or have forgotten how we do it, we are going to do normal roster reviews. And let me just update the chat just so you guys can see it. But basically, the rules here is we're going to do a battle. And all of you in the chat, type a time in the chat, okay? It's not how long it takes, it's how long's left on the clock. And whoever comes closest gets the review. This is what we've done in the past. I think it's pretty fun. Give me a second, guys. Stream. Alright, there you go. Let me put that there. Alright, guys. Yeah, you remember this? Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. Now, I'm well aware Arnold's streaming, so that just means anyone who's, you know, super Glurm fans already in the chat, then you just have a higher chance at a review early on, right? Because I'm assuming when Arnold ends his stream, it's going to get a bit busier in here. I mean, maybe it doesn't. I'm perfectly fine with that, but you guys are the lucky few, you know? You don't need to worry too much. So, well, I'm just brewing my tea before we get going here, guys. Because it's going to be a long stream. I'm assuming, I mean, you guys know, I don't like doing roster reviews for less than 4 hours. I reckon today's stream's going to be about 6 hours long. It's 10 a.m. It's 10 p.m. right now. And I'm probably going to go to around about 3 or 4 in the morning. So, yeah, today's stream's going to be a bit of a long one. And, guys, I just want to give you a little spoiler. I've been thinking for a while, and this was also thoughts before my break, okay, about farming guides, and I never actually made one for 2024. Although I did progress towards making one last year before I took my break. And I think I've finally nailed down a plan I'm happy with. So I'm going to be releasing something in around about 2 weeks because it's a long video. My first draft of the video, I don't normally draft them out, but when it's a project this big, I write some notes. Normally, I'll be honest, guys, I don't like reading off a script. I think it's a bit dull and boring. But a video this long, it will have prompts for me to kind of go off so I don't lose track. And we're looking at about 45 minutes at the moment. So I have got some videos already live for members. Don't worry, guys, they're going to go live for everyone. I'm just waiting on the shorts to be ready. And as soon as everything's ready, you're going to have content daily. But, yeah, so I've got some videos already going live, which are a little longer, so it's kind of like a trial to see if you guys can actually pay attention for that long. But yeah, there's gonna be a farming guide. All I'm gonna say, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not gonna tell anyone about the plan. It's not something you would expect me to make. That's all I'm gonna say. If you watch the Starkiller farming plan and you went ahead with that reasoning, don't expect to see that in this one. That's the only hint I'm going to give you guys. 6 hours? Maybe. between 4 to 6 hours. I don't like doing roster review streams for less than 4 hours because I know how long I spend on every roster. So if I only do it for like 1 to 2 hours, we're only gonna get through like 5 accounts. It's unfair on everyone else to be waiting. So that is the other thing. So unfortunately, that free-to-play account, I've been on it, and because of Lightspeed bundles, Fleet Shard, everything is way too hard to catch up on. Way too hard. So as part of me making the plan, I'm gonna start up a small series. It's gonna be like it's gonna be either once a week or twice a month, and it's gonna follow my plan. And basically, the idea going forward is I'll do one video for Farming Guide, or what I think is the best, and then I'll do one video each year for the continuation of the Farming Guide. Does that make sense? So I'm still gonna do, one. I'm not doing Farming Guides like every 6 months. I think that's a waste of time. But I'm gonna do one, say this year, Farming Guide. Next year I'll do another one, explain if I've changed it since the year before and why. But then I'll do a follow-up video doing, if you follow this year's farming plan, this is the progression, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've got a lot planned, but when it comes to that one, it's just I'm making sure I set it up in the best way that if I get busy, it's not gonna have issues, because that's what happened before. Well, guys, it's so nice to see so many of you in the chat. If you're just coming along, we are going to start doing some roster reviews. The first few will be given out for free. And if you want to earn one, I say earn one, it's win one. It's like gambling without spending money. TW's on. We're going to go in there. I'm going to show you guys a team. And you all need to put a number in the chat. Now, that number, don't say like 20 seconds. If you say 20, it means the number on the clock at the end of the battle is going to say 20. It does not mean the battle's going to take me 20 seconds. So, for example, say I'm using Imperial Troopers, and you think the battle's going to be 20 seconds, you would say 4 minutes 40. And whoever's closest wins. And the way we'll do it is, I don't know if my mods are free today. If they are, they'll help me out. If not, then I need to kind of do it myself. But what I'll do is we'll go by the first person in the chat that says it. And I'll give you guys a start point and an end point. So if you've put something someone else has already put, then you need to change it. Alright, guys. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to show defenses. So I'm going to switch it. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I don't know if the audio is going to work. Is the audio still good? Right, yeah, that doesn't work, guys. That doesn't work. Let me just switch it back. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not going to show defenses anyway. Cool. Okay, guys. So this is the first wall. It didn't work. It's not set up. I thought it was, but the music's not on and everything else isn't on. All right, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to show you guys something that I was actually going to run, and I'm going to explain why it would have worked. And then I'm going to explain why I'm very upset I didn't get to use it. You see this here, guys? This Ahsoka? We was going to run Wookiees, and Wookiees were going to win. And I am... Until I try it, you guys just have to believe me. So, Wookiees Omicron. Let me explain it real quick. At the start of the battle, all Wookiees gain protection up. That is the only thing that could prevent this from working, because Commander Ahsoka... Sorry, Ahsoka Tano GL, whatever you want to call her. GL Ahsoka Tano, right? She does give an offense increase for every enemy that gains protection up, but the only time you're gaining it is at the beginning of the battle, and I think you can out-survive it because Wookiees are very survivable, especially with the Omicron. And the Ahsoka team does a lot of assists and a lot of crits, and every time you crit a Wookiee with the Omicron, they're gaining health increases and defense increases and foresight. And I've used this in TW, guys, to kill Lord Vader, to kill JMK Cat. I've used it to kill... I think I've killed Jabba before off stream as well. I've used it to kill so many things, and the easiest battle of all of them was JMK Cat. Because JMK constantly crits you, and after about a minute, you just one-shot everyone. I've got a video on my channel somewhere. It's unedited, because I did it when I was on holiday. And I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure this will play out the same way. So that's what I was. No, I don't know for sure. I'm saying this is what we would have tried. The only problem is I don't have a Datacron. But someone's done it already. So, because I've done a lot of battles against this. I've actually got a video coming out next week for those of you who aren't members, which is a Lord Vader. There's a spoiler, but it's Lord Vader versus I keep saying Commander Ahsoka, but Lord Vader versus Ahsoka. That's pretty smooth. I've also got lots of people telling me, not that I've tried this one, but I've had lots of people tell me that Reva just destroys this as well, and I don't see why it wouldn't. Maybe you're starting with Night Sisters again because how good they are. We'll see. Do the Wookiees need a Datacron? Well, I don't know. Guys, I haven't actually tried it. I'm just going off past experiences. I would need to try it. Anyway, we can't do it, so don't worry, guys. It is an Omicron thing. So let me show you the Omicron for Tarful, and then I'll explain why it would possibly work. Because Tarful's Omicron is extremely underrated, guys. So his normal lead, Wookiees gain a 20% defense and max health, obviously doubled for Wookiees. Whenever a Wookiee ally taunts, all Wookiees gain 10% defense stacking. Whenever taunt expires, all Wookiees recover health. And at the start of each turn, the Wookiees gain 200% offense equal to their defense. And if we go here, they do reflect damage, but only if there's no Galactic Legends, so that's more for gas battles. In Territory War, this is the part that would screw you a little bit, because Ahsoka would basically juice her team's offense a little bit, but I think you gain enough defense to kind of mitigate that. You don't have any other protection up gains. But you gain 25% more defense. Whenever an allied Wookiee is critically hit, they gain 5% defense stacking and gain foresight. And honestly, guys, that makes a massive, massive difference. And then down here, the first time each Wookiee is defeated, all Wookiees recover 100% health and they gain 25% offense stacking. So even if they kill one of the Wookiees, the rest of them just start doing crazy damage. And you can use this to beat some pretty cool teams. In fact, guys, we're just going to use it right now. We're going to send the Wookiees in and we're going to go against a JMK team. Now me saying this works, this is not going to work now because I've hyped them up. But we're going to send them in. The only problem is, okay, guys, I don't have a fifth. There isn't a fifth for this team. Actually, they're looking pretty good. I think I only changed one, and it was a pilot, so I'm pretty happy with that. He didn't change any of the Wookiees. As you can see here, guys, Zalbar's still modded the same, extremely high defense. Tarful's still modded the same, extremely quick. But dang, we'll save the Wookiees. We'll save them. But I don't know how long it's going to take us to clear that wall. This wall. That's a lot of stuff to do. So you know what we'll do? We'll do a different battle. We will go ahead and... What should we use here, guys? What should we... I want to go kill some of these JMKs. But I'm just not sure... Oh, you know what we could do, guys? You know what we could do? We could do a little bit of trench gameplay. Guys, how about that? How about we send in trench? Oh, but this is... Datacrons are going to cause a problem. But I'm kind of thinking we send trenching, guys. Yo, Kanji, welcome to the stream, man. A lot of people say Wookiees are useless, and I'll probably end up doing badly with them today, but Wookiees are a decent team. Are they elite? No. And the problem is they need a lot of investment. Guys, I'm just gonna use Wookiees. I'm just gonna use Wookiees. I know we could save it, but I can always try it another day. Alright, so I want Veteran Smuggler Chewie, I want normal Clone Wars Chewie, and then we want one other person. Now there's two people we can run in this team. The first is Mission, and the other one who's quite good is this guy. So he gives the bonuses to Vet Smuggler Chewie. and he's slightly linked in Tarfel's kit. But I actually like Mission, and the reason being, wait, guess where's she gone? She's hiding. There she is. The reason I like Mission is because of this. If Mission's present, she gains these bonuses, which is the crit avoidance. Mission's not modded, guys. Okay, it was ruined. Cool. Anyway, it doesn't matter, guys. Mission makes no difference to this counter. If Zalba's present, he also gains the offense. But do you know what? I'm not gonna run it without mods. Right, that one was not me. I should have checked. How's your day, Glenn? Yeah, it's not bad. It's been good. I've just been working. I got off a little bit early today, so I thought I'd start the stream up. It was meant to start in 40 minutes. Yeah, mission's been wrecked, guys. Good job I don't use it. Okay, he's got mods, but they're not great. Alright. I guess we can run that. I mean, yeah, I mean, we're gonna get the crit damage stat. Guys, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna throw it in. So, guys, it starts now. If you want to get a roster review, type in the chat how long is left on the clock. If the battle's over in 10 seconds and I've lost, then I'm gonna avoid it. We're not gonna run this one. But just put whatever time's left on the clock. Lose, win, type in the chat. What's it going to be? Remember, do the format of going down, not going up. So if you want it to be a 30-second battle, you're going to do 4 minutes and 30. The loss or the win doesn't make a difference, guys. A tank with the 69. So that's 1 minute and 9 seconds, right? Something like that. 2 minutes 20. Guys, let's get some more in the chat. I want to see a load before we get going. And only the last one you type in is the one I'm going to take. Cool. Let's keep them coming, guys. Guys, you don't need to put win or loss in here. You don't need to put win or loss. It's only ever going to be a win. I mean, okay, it's an R9. But I mean, guys, I have a feeling it's going to go well. Even if the kill Zalba, we should have enough offense to go through them. Because I don't think you guys realize there's a Wookiee on this team who does more damage than Zalba. It's just, it isn't an AoE. And that Wookiee is the veteran smuggler. This guy hits very, very hard. Only ever going to be a loss? I don't know about that one. Alright, guys, I'll give you another 30 seconds, and then we're going to roll with it while I go do the time codes. So, if you're just joining the stream, we are going to take Wookiees in against JMK. You need to type in the chat how long is going to be left on the clock at the end of the battle, and whoever's the closest gets the review. Vetui is very, very good. I'm so happy I did MR8 for platoons in the past. I really rate that. Alright, guys. I think that's time. So, I'm going to count down from 10. If you want to get one last prediction in, now is your chance. Otherwise, we're going to go into the battle. So, 10, 9... Guys, I hate counting. I'm not going to lie there, guys. It's kind of lame. 8... 7. Oh god, the music's not loading, guys. Hold on. It might play the wrong song, so just bear with me, guys. Oh no, I think we're okay. Which song are we gonna play? I'm not counting anymore, guys. You have until I get the song on. Right, let's pause that. I don't want to play this song. Oh, it's the first one on Arnold's playlist, which is what I normally use, so that's why it played. Right. Let's forget that. Let's put on the song and let's go, guys. Let's send them in. I have no datacrons, so I can't use any. Let's go. If they don't kill Salvar, it's a W. Alright, let's go. Okay, they did kill Zalbar. Guys, I told you, don't panic. We're fine. Okay. Because we're going to start ramping so much defense here, guys. We want them to crit us. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Get some more. Big hit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying Zalbar went, but hey. Wouldn't it be funny if this does actually lose? I've done this a few times here, guys. Yeah, keep on going, keep on going. There's the ultimate, guys. I'm not panicking. I'm literally waiting on the defense to go up. All right, let's do that. This foresight's so annoying, seriously. No, guys, it's gonna be a loss. Okay, yeah, this was terrible, guys. This. I mean, unless. I promise you guys, I've I promise you, I've done this before. I'm not making stuff up, but okay, guys, that was awful. It was 3:50 on the clock. Alright, guys, I'm sorry. Let's just stop for a second. That was unbelievably bad. I've done this multiple times, and even when Zalbar dies, I normally nuke them. I think I'm just bad at the game. Alright, so did anyone say... Yeah, that was very disappointing. Guys, the next few battles we're going to play very safe just so I don't annoy the guild. I have played these games before. Did I ever? Yeah, I did hear about it, and it just happened. Right, guys. Moment of silence for Wookiees. Yeah. The Datacrons would have made a difference. I know there was none on their team, but it still would have made a difference. No, we didn't preload. Alright, so did anyone say 330? Let me just go up to the top. 220, 230. Anyone said... Right, no one said... The closest is 257. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Nah, the closest is 257. Alright, guys, let's go do a normal battle. Let's just go and kill off one of these and go from there. What should we run here, guys? How fast is Maul? That's slow, guys. That is slow. Like, that's not quick. 311. We're gonna gain 25. Guys, let me just work this out. If we go before more, this is what we're gonna run. Potentially. Right, 311 plus 25. Alright, where is Hera? Plus 30. Okay, so 366. Guys, I don't think we're going to be quick enough. I don't know if we're going to be quick enough here. Because he's going to gain... I mean, he's 285. He's going to get speed up, but then Lord Vader's going to give him 40 speed. Yeah, we're not going to outspeed more. But then we don't have a Kenobi, right? So... He's going to open up with the middle. So it's whether or not we go after... Yeah, it's whether or not we go after him. Yeah, and... No, it's not Morkron. It's Pietron. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Alright, maybe we won't use that here. We can hold that one off. That's fine. What else can we run? Guys, I think we're gonna... See, this is the problem. She's gonna... And yeah, all the dispels, that could be a big problem. We're not gonna do trench there. That's gonna kill us. I think the next best plan... I mean, this is... this has no tanks, guys. This is the one... We're gonna go for this one. There's no tanks there. But it is Calcron, but that doesn't... Alright, guys, we're gonna run trench. So... I'll write down the first winner. We'll go in. We'll send in trench. Hopefully something happens. Who knows? Alright. Afro Jabba? I don't know about that. Maybe. But I don't know. Alright. Alright, guys, get some more votes in the chat. How long do you think is going to be left on the clock at the end of the battle? Nine scrambled eggs? Kanji, you're actually... That's vile, mate. I mean, to be fair, I've done more than that in my... I've done more than that myself, but it's still crazy, man. Like, that's a lot. Alright, so the first one... Yep. I'm just writing down whoever's won the reviews. Man, why is everyone assuming it's going to be a loss? Maybe because of Datacrons. I mean, it is an R9 Ray. Honestly, the most important thing here is to remove Finn. We can kind of deal with everyone else. We do have the Omicron. And the weapon tech is going to cause a little bit of an issue. Because, obviously, when we put the weapon tech on, Rey's going to be gaining mastery. In fact, everyone's going to gain mastery. So we need to be removing that ASAP. But I don't know. You can't just put the same one in every time. That's cheating. That's cheating, man. So, for anyone that doesn't know what the Omicron does, we're going to gain 50% mastery, max health, max protection. We can't have our turn meter reduced, and enemies with extortion will be critically hit if able. That is really, really nice, by the way, for dealing with Rey's inspiration. Whenever an enemy dispels a debuff, Separatist allies gain 10% turn meter. Again, that can cause issues for us going forward. First time each enemy is reduced below 100% max health, Separatist allies gain 20% offense stacking and 5 speed stack until the end of the battle. If we had the basic Omicron, it would be a little bit easier. And it is a little bit in our benefit that there is no tank here. Because it means we can go in and do something there. You think I'm going overtime? Really? Alright guys, I'm going to give you all like 10 seconds and then we're going to go in. And then we'll do the first 2 reviews and then we'll go back to TW. I'm actually kind of upset by the Wookiees, guys, because I've done that with success in the past. But you know what? It's okay, guys. It's okay. Things like this happen. Also, what is this Rey's mods like? Oh. That's not high offense. That's a weird Rey, guys. It's a fast Rey. If anything, that benefits us, guys. She might get the whirlwind off and cause issues that way. But because she's fast, she's going to remove her damage immunity very, very quickly here. As long... Are you talking about Rey? Where's Rey? Where is it? Inspired light side allies gain 5% mastery stacking whenever an enemy gains bonus turn meter. This is not protection up. You're thinking of am I missing something? It's a turn meter. Protection up shouldn't be a problem. You can see it there. Whenever an enemy gains bonus turn meter inspired, which is why you need to remove the crits ASAP. Sorry, you need to crit them to remove inspiration ASAP. Alright, let me just finish putting this in. And then we're going to get going, guys. 0, 53, 40. Alright, let's go. Let's send him in, guys. Let's send in Admiral Trench. Let's see what he can do. Now, the only way this goes really badly, guys, is if she gets the whirlwind off and just kills Trench in the opening. And then, yeah, I'm just... At that point, I'm dropping the mic and quitting. So go forever. Alright, guys. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. I think it's okay. I'll turn down the music ever so slightly. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Cow is going to take a while, yeah. But we should be okay. Alright, let's send him in. Alright, come on, Trench. Alright, go ahead and put this over here. Alright. Ben went surprisingly quick there, guys. What's the turn order here? Yep. Alright, we are actually going to go ahead and just do this. Okay. Do this one. I know that she's going to gain mastery here, guys. I'm not too worried just yet. What bust? Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Come on, Django. Yep, got the burning. That's nice. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right. Yeah, let's get a shock there. Let's go ahead and put this over on Rey. Okay, now we can finally start critting her. Let's go put this on Dooku. Keep him alive. Yeah, I need to remove. Alright, nicely done. What's the turn order here, guys? Django's gonna go next. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Cool. Start working over there. Ooh. Let's try it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Can I land... Alright, there's a fear. That's good. Alright, let's come back over here. Alright, raising damage unity here, guys, which is nice. Now, I want Django... Alright, let's go ahead and put this over here. Keep it rolling, guys. Keep it rolling. Yeah, we can put it over here. Alright, we're still... Yo, buddy, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna go and hit Rey again. Guys, this one's a little bit stressful. What's the turn order? Alright, yeah, she's gonna go and ult. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and start removing... Alright, guys, we got to survive this one. Yeah, I think we might lose someone. Let's go ahead and put this on Nuke. And let's go put another extortion. Buddy, alright, let's go put it over here. Yeah, Rey is about to do a lot of damage to us, guys. If we survive this, though, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and burn. Alright, Rey's gonna go. That benefits us a little bit. Alright, we survived. Alright, that's fine. Alright, guys, let's go ahead. Alright, there's the damage immunity there. Alright, let's come over here and hit you. Man, look at Trench just going crazy here, guys. Let's go ahead and do this one. I thought you still had the thing. This one. Alright, there's a shock on Ben. Reapply extortion. Trench being stunned sucks here, guys. Like big time. Alright, Django. Alright, there's a damage immunity there. Alright, Trench is dead. Alright, you guys, this one's not really looking too hot today. Let's put this back. Alright. Why are you ulting again already, Rey? Seriously. Guys, today's territory war is not really looking too hot here. Especially as Ben was so close to dying as well. I'm gonna be real, guys. I think if we had crons of any description, this goes slightly different. Well, we just need to hope that Rey doesn't kill us. I'm hoping we survive. I'm really, really hoping we survive here. But it's not, guys, it's not looking very good here. Wow, I'm actually surprised we had something there happen. Right. Let's see if we can at least remove... I do that. Okay. All right, guys. We're still kind of going, even though we've not really got... Oh, Django's now dead. Yeah. That's disappointing. I'm going to post it because... Yeah, we're going to put it at 0.3. I'm going to post it because we took someone out. It's just... Yeah, armor penetration, offense. I need crons, guys. I'm going to be real. It would make a massive, massive difference to this. We're going to put it at 0.3 because that's when the battle was done. I am going to post it because we took someone out. So it's not too bad. Hey guys, this is a reliable counter, just not when not when I do it. Dank won. Okay, we'll give it to Dank. Alright, we'll go do one more and then we'll actually win a game. And then we'll go do a few roster reviews. Such a shame. Is what it is, guys. Alright, can we actually win? Can we actually win a battle today? That would be really fun. Yeah, look at me running the clock. I know, right? Insane. Yeah, guys, I feel like if we had a Cron with more health, if we had a Cron, basically, if we had any Cron that boosted our stats, I think we would have won. Because there was the point where Rey was in the low, and Ben was a one-shot. But the problem was, we couldn't kill them quick enough, and Cal was doing his stuff as well, protection up. And then Rey, the second Rey healed, it was over. So I honestly think if we had a Cron, I think that would have been a win. So, and bear in mind, most of these are level 9 Crons, and we're using none. So there's always going to be a little bit of a disadvantage. But yeah, you guys, I'm not making excuses. It's probably me as well. Right. What should we use to finish this up? What can we take out? Yeah, trust me, by the end of the first week of Conquest, I'm going to have, like, at least one line of level 9s, 100%. And then I'm actually going to be able to do stuff. Because at the moment, it's just every game. Like, say we went up against this Leia. Look, I mean, it makes a difference, guys. It makes a difference. Yeah, we're going to get them. All right, let's do one more, and then let's move on. What should we run? What should we take on is the real question. Trying to think what would be... I mean, we could send in Lord Vader. We could let him do his thing. Are there any GMKs here that we can send Lord Vader in on? What's on this Cron? Potency doesn't really make a difference to me here. You know what? You know what we could also run on one of the Reys here, guys? Wait, where is Rey? There was a Rey that hasn't been attacked, right? Or am I... There's this one. Alright, what is on here? So we got the resistance, penetration, the offense. But Ahsoka gains... Right, hold on. I've got an idea here, guys. How much... against Force Out Retribution, each non-unique buff. I think we're going to run General Skywalker, guys. As our last one, then we'll do some reviews. Rex, Echo, Arc 5s. I mean, we've got an R9 5s. We've got a decently high... I mean, it's not super high, but we've got a decently high protection on gas. Alright, I think... What are you talking about? It's getting all over? What do you mean? I wasn't even looking at the chat, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even looking. I think we're gonna run... Duncan chat. Dunk. That'd be crazy. Alright, guys. We're gonna... I want to run this, but I genuinely feel like the lack of crons is gonna screw me. Whenever an online force user defeats an ally, that shouldn't be a problem. And the other problem is if we sit down, but they're gaining a lot of buffs. And it's all over the screen? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Dank is mid. Yeah, Dank is a bit mid, isn't he? Alright, we're going to do one more. And... Alright, guys. I'm just going to do a normal battle because I want to actually have one good battle before we start doing a few reviews here. Alright. Let's just gas him. I'm praying the high relics is enough to do something, and then Ahsoka I'm kind of betting on her gaining a load of buffs. That's basically all it is that we're hoping for here. Yeah, I mean we can do that, it's fine. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, like seriously. mean, yeah, guys, you can see that. Look at the offense going up. That's crazy. Okay, Rex, please. All right, buddy. Sacrifice. Came a little bit quick there. All right, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Lovely. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and start whacking you. Guys, I'm going to be honest. This scares me a lot here, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy Ahsoka's ignoring Taunt and not going for gas here. A gas survived. That's beautiful. Alright, hold on, guys. Because we're gaining so many buffs here. Alright, gas is down. Alright. Look at the damage, guys. No, Rex is the one we didn't want to die. Oh, we stood up. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, guys, honestly, if we had Crons, this would work, man. This is... No. Yeah, but... Guys, this is so sad. Alright, guys, I'm not doing any more attacks for a little bit. Because I'm not gonna ruin this for the guild. Right, let's go ahead and do some reviews. Guys, this is why you need to farm Datacrons, because that would have worked. If we had a decent Datacron, that would have worked. 100%. Because we was ramping so quick, but the lack of any stats of any description. Guys, this is why you farm Datacrons. I mean, in that case, offense would have been nice. You know, if we had a decent amount of offense or crit damage, I reckon that's a win. Alright, cool. Honestly, the Omi on Fulcrum was helping us. Because I don't know if you saw how quick we was ramping with gas. Like, he was doing a lot of damage. Also, just bear in mind, if Rex had survived one more turn, we would have deleted someone. Most likely with his Rexolate. So that is a shame, guys. But you know, we'll go do some more TW in a bit. It's fine. Let's go do the first review. All right. So who was it who won the reviews? Guys, sorry if I'm raging. It's just a little bit disappointing because these are all counters that I've done. Wait, I've even done them on the stream a lot in the past. And Datacrons, guys, farm them. All right. So you gift your review. Okay. All right. We'll do yours first. So chuck yours in the. No, you can't get an hour-long review. Chuck your ally code in the chat, and Sopar Tampus, and I'll do your account. Guys, let's go have a look. I said I would get to Erodium 1. I don't know why it didn't give me enough points. It should have done. So we're not even in Erodium 1, guys. And my opponent is this for the next Grand Arena, so you guys can get a sneak peek at what we have to deal with tomorrow. And in terms of Datacrons, yeah. This is what's gonna frustrate me because we're gonna have none, they're gonna have loads. You saw how I raged today. In terms of my entire bracket, that is the bracket, guys. So I guess it could be fun. What have they got? Anything good? No. Yeah, we can do a TW1. Just drop your ally code and I'll do it. Alright, let me go see if anyone in my guilds had a go at me yet for dropping battles. Right, the lack of Datacrons is disturbing. No, I know why, Kanji, I know why I need Crons. I'm just saying it's annoying because these account, like the gas one would have worked if I had good Crons. As well, Trench, I genuinely believe that would have worked if I had good Crons. The only one that was hit or miss and not Cron related was the Wookiees. Nah, you're right, Kanji. These problems don't exist for low guilds. You're on a TW1. Okay, we'll give you a TW1. Alright, let's go pop your code up here. And guys, yeah, that's fine. We will be doing more TW battles. I'm just going to give it like 30 minutes for me to kind of cool off. And then we'll go send in Lord Vader to get something. Okay. So you want a TW focus review. So if we're talking TW, there's a few things I'm looking for, right? And the fact that you ask me for a TW specific review tells me that you're clearly gearing your roster towards that in some degree, right? Unless you just prefer GAC, but you want to make sure you're fine for TW, I don't know. Tarful Omicron, I do rate that. It despite what you saw today, guys, it is good. Just wait like a month, wait until I have Datacrons, wait until, you know, everything else is in play, and then you guys will see that Tarful is actually pretty good. Mara Jade isn't good Omicron. Okay. What else do we have? Ahsoka Fulcrum, that's good. Droidica's good. Okay. Hera, really do rate that. I think that's fantastic. Okay. Here's something, right? If you actually do enjoy TW, you haven't bought the bundle. Wait, have you? Scout's not in the bundle, or Scout is in the bundle? I'm pretty sure they are, right? For Ewoks. Anyway, the point I'm gonna make. Bear in mind you've already got Chief Chopper Omicron. Okay, yeah, you need to put mods on. Right. I was assuming if you've applied this on me, Scout's not in the bundle. Okay. Well, we've got that. You love TW as well. Nice one. Right. I was gonna say if you've applied Chief Chopper Omicron, the chances are these will be modded or geared up. I didn't realize Scout wasn't actually in the bundle. Right. So Nisa actually has a really good Omicron for TW. Like, it is really, really nice on offense. Some people do. It's not too common. I mean, what size guild are you actually in before I make this point? Right, so you're in this guild. Let me go quickly have a look at your guild on the old web. Right, your guild is only 264 mil. So I'm going to take a guess and say at your level, you're still seeing a lot of star killers on defense, right? With Jihadi Omicron, because that is really common. And obviously you've already got one counter in Fulcrum, but you can very consistently use Nisa Omicron to beat that. It's very nice, but you do need decent mods. So that's something from a TW perspective you could look into. Let's look at your Phoenix. Okay. But are they... yeah, okay, you've actually got some mods there. What's the speed? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, cool. So you do know how to mod. So I was just saying that because I saw your Ewoks. Yeah, I hope it gets some love as well. Okay. Do you have Droidica? Oh my, okay, you have Poggle. Droidica. Okay, there you have Droidica. I'm just thinking, what else do you have? Okay, Tusken Warriors Omicron's good, but I wouldn't apply it. Because so the thing is, Tusken Warriors Omicron allows him to full auto any Droidica team that someone places. But Tusken Warrior kind of already beats a lot of these teams anyway. It's just nice to be able to full auto. Hey, Lord of Hunger, welcome to the stream. Okay, so if we're rating your account or judging your account on TW, we're going to follow a slightly different criteria to what we would normally do for like Grand Arena and regular. What I'm basically looking for is how many teams do you have that can beat the standard defensive teams you would see on a defense for territory war. And obviously that does change based on your GP. So if there's some of you who are in a really big guild, you would probably see very different teams to someone in a 300 mil guild or someone in a 400 mil guild. So in terms of some common teams, we have a Poggle Omicron. That's quite popular, right? So you can still run Traya. You have Traya built, so you can still run that. It is a waste You can run Gas 50 first, but it is a waste. You have that built. You can run... Where is it? Guys, I literally have a video on this. I should know all the counters. You can run Zori. I reckon this would still win even with this gear level. So you have another team. Now let's think. I'm basically looking for 2 or 3 teams per counter. Let's say they're running... What would we see on defense? All right, let's say they've got Starkiller. So the first team we could see that would beat that. Let's have a look here. First order. Where's first order, guys? It's here. Okay, we have one team that beats that. This is very easy. If anyone does set, and I understand and appreciate that those of you in higher guilds, you're probably not going to be seeing the old Starkiller lineups of Palpatine, Mara Jade, Juhani. I'm well aware that's not something you're probably going to see. You're most likely going to be seeing Starkiller with, say, Malgus lead, or Starkiller with insert someone else, because the whole point is to prevent Phasma and to prevent Fulcrum. But you can run this. You would want to run Phasma, Officer, Stormtrooper, Sith Trooper, and Kylo Ren's nice. Or you can run Hux. So it's Phasma, Hux, Officer, Stormtrooper, Sith Trooper. That's 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these 5. But you can also run Crew instead of Stormtrooper, and that also works as well. But just bear in mind, you do need your Officer to go before your Hux to make it easier. So let's have a look at your modding. 289. The actual speeds aren't that important. It's just, yeah, okay, you're modded correctly. So that's a counter in itself, right? We've already kind of gone over that you have Fulcrum. Do you have any Gungans? Interesting, because I know Gungans are actually decent with the Omicron there. Wampa? Reaver? Yeah, you do see Reavers on defense. Alright, Reaver's an interesting one. So if you're setting up for TW against Reaver, if they don't have GI's special Omicron, General Skywalker, it's dead easy, guys. If they do have that Omicron, you need to play a little bit differently. You can still run Phoenix, but obviously be wary if you bring Kanan, he's probably going to die. You can also bring Adrad. You don't have Adrad. That might be something to build for TW. I'll be honest. We'll go through the actual roster in a second. At the moment, I'm just looking at counters and Omicrons that you have. But from a TW perspective, Adrad, S tier. He beats so many good teams on TW. And I'm so glad people have moved him away from defense and onto offense. With GI Cron? Yeah, that's fair. I'm not talking specifically about Crons, because you got to bear in mind, unless you're in a 400-500 mil guild, who's going to have a whole guild of GI Crons? It's not going to happen. And this who have we got here? Sopar Tampers, their guild is like 300 mil. So I'm assuming some Datacrons here, some not here. But yeah, if you're setting Reaver on defense, depending on Datacrons, you need GI special. I wouldn't even worry about the unique. I would just do the special. It's the most important one. Fun Omis. Yeah, Jin, very good. Poggle's good. San is amazing. Love that. Tarful, yeah. Tarful is extremely underrated, even though it lost today, but it is really good. You got meta question. What was that, Kenji? Alright, let's go have a look at your wiki mods then. Okay. Chrysanthemum I don't really care about. Let's go have a look at Clone Wars Chewie. Okay, not bad. Let's go have a look at Zalba. Honestly, I would just, for Zalba, I'd just go all defense. Right. So, if we was talking about what you can build from a TW perspective to help your guild, the first thing we need to look at is fleets. So many times territory wars can be won on fleets alone. And I'll be honest, you are kind of lacking here. You've got exec, which is good. But 8 million GP, I would expect you to have progress towards another fleet. maybe you're doing the Leviathan. Let me have a look. Possibly. Let me go have a look over here. Let me see if you're working towards that. Okay, you are working towards Leviathan. Cool. So that's good. Right. So yeah, I would say everyone who's into TW, you should aim for at least 2 of the 3 fleets. Profundity is decent to have hanging around in TW especially. And like I said, if you do decide to farm Profundity, the good thing... Okay, please tell me you've only just unlocked JMK, you're just leaving it R3. But yeah, if you're doing Profundity, the Adrad team is very, very nice for TW. It beats a lot of teams. The people do set. Alright, I would say take your GLs up, especially for your guild. Because these are going to get beaten pretty easily. What Dank said? For Death Mark gets in a way, and I've lost with Reaver versus non-Jar Jar Gungans because of it. Did they change something about my 7-star events geo ships? I haven't done an event recently, Kaldos, I can tell you. Okay, I was gonna say. That's fine. Yeah, Rey and Kylo do need R8. I also see you haven't got the ultimate on Kylo, so you need to get that at some point. You don't... I wouldn't do it, but believe it or not, Sidious's Omicron can do work in TW. I've seen that quite a lot, especially in higher guilds. They do some tricky stuff with that, which is pretty fun. I am in the Undergeared guild, yeah. So, if anyone there is watching today, I apologize. The TW hasn't gone very well for me today. It's a lack of datacrons and stuff just not really working out. So I'm taking a few matches break, just doing a couple of Ross reviews. I'll go back and do some more battles. I've still got plenty left, obviously. But I always find a game mode like TW is very easy to kind of lose a battle and then keep on throwing stuff until you eventually win. So sometimes it's just good if you... I mean, everyone drops battles every now and then just stop. You know, it's very hard to preload these days because of the whole back out feature at the end. Alright, I feel like in terms of TW, you've got a lot of the teams people are going to be asking for. You have, which is really nice. You have a lot of the key Omicrons. A lot of the counters people would look for, like the obvious ones, you also have. Oh no! If I farm Datacrons, I'll be back up. I'll be back up in like K2, K1 at some point. Before my break, I was like basically 1 win from K1 relegated, K1 relegated, because that was just modding issues and everything else catches up with you. It's literally for me it's a Datacron issue, and also just a stupid play issue. It's like a combination. You can have yours now, Leia. If it's full, then I'll just remove people off the stream. I misunderstood what you were saying, Keldov. But yeah, thank you for the kind comment there. I mean, if I do sit around K3 for a month or so eventually, I'm not disappointed. I mean, Kyber is getting more and more competitive. Use max on Leviathan when you unlocked it last month and you're 30 out of 167. No, it's always been the case. Have they changed it? Because it's always been the case where the event doesn't give you all the shards. You then have to buy the packs. It's always been like that for all of them. Even Exec, when that released, you still had to buy the actual packs at the end. You couldn't just refresh every tier. At the end, you had to buy like 10 of them. Got to get to the top of K1 with you? Yeah, I do, but that's never going to happen. Well, it might, but it will take a while. Alright, let me go have a look at your mods. Without knowing which counters your guild is asking for, it's a little bit tough for me to give you exact modding advice, because if you're purely modding for TW, your mods are going to look slightly different to Grand Arena. Yeah, I am back. Videos are going to be going live in the next day or so. I'm just waiting on shorts to be made, and once everything's planned, there's already like 4 or 5 videos made. Well, I say made, uploaded. I've got more. I just need to finish editing them. But yeah, we've got content actually releasing. So far we've only been doing streams, but yeah. You just try and get the best TW teams? You're the guild leader? Okay. That's interesting. The thing I'm really annoyed about is how many people aren't under Assassin. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when they changed Vader back in the day. I mean, I say back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. It was, what, like 3 years ago? And Dark Trooper and all those, and they all got refunded. The R8 mats. Right, okay, so if you're going TW teams, let me just list a few, and then you can encourage your guild to work on them. Because the thing with TW, okay, is you can have the perfect TW roster, especially if you're the guild leader, but one roster isn't winning a TW or losing a TW, right? It's obviously a guild effort. So the most important thing is you need to go through your guild and you need to work out what. So when you do the comparison, you can use .gg or you can use Hot Utils. Hot Utils is better, but it costs money. Although the guild tools are more expensive monthly. If you have, I think, 5 members, I don't know if they still do this, but they used to always do it. If you have 5 members, you have the lowest subscription. It would give the officers the upper tier, right? As like a reward. So go through, make a list of teams you want to place in defense and counters you want to draw from your opponent. So for example, when you're setting defensive walls, there's no point having one wall with, say, Padme, and then putting in something like Ewoks. That's a really bad example, but the point is, you can use very, very different teams to beat that, so it doesn't spread rosters thin. Because the other thing with TW, because it's a guild effort, like I said, one person's not going to win it for you. But if you set really bad walls, especially when you don't have to set 50 teams, one account can go in there and full clear like 3 sections if you don't plan correctly. So it's not necessarily then a you issue with your account, although your account is clearly very good for TW. It's a cohesion issue with your defenses, right? Because you want there to be such a variety in the walls that they're forced to use 1 to 2 counters, which slows them down. And the other thing about TW is it's very much a momentum thing, where you can have one guild pull away at the beginning and the other guild will just give up. Even if they have a chance of winning, I've seen it happen multiple times. They'll just give up because they don't think there's a chance, because of the momentum swing. So that's something you can work on. Obviously, Jabba's very good for TW. Fleets are very good for TW. So, you know, you have options in teams. The Omicrons are good. But if you're the guild leader, your job is to try and motivate people to actually invest in teams. And my recommendation is they're not going to invest if you haven't invested. And I was a guild leader myself for quite a few years in the past. And I always learned that if I invested in a team myself and then showed it to people, showed them the proof that it works, defensively, offensively, no, I'm going to. It's not been very good for me. I've kind of got some bad results today. Yeah, I'm going to go in and do some more TW attacks in a little bit. I don't have any Datacrons because I came back from a break and it is killing me, this TW. So I also don't want to ruin the TW for you guys. So I've kind of pulled out for a little bit, waiting for some teams to get beaten, then we'll go back in. But thank you for coming and checking out the stream. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, what was I saying? Guys, my mind just left me there. Glad I'm getting called out, I am. Yeah, no, I know I am. We'll go have a quick look on TW now. We'll go see if there's anything we can beat. We'll go get some offensive banners. Let's go have a look. Alright, it's basically all the same stuff that we saw before. Alright. Let's... You know what? I'm not going to go against one of these ones with Datacrons. I'm just going to play this relatively safe. We're going to go in... Where's a JMK? Actually, this one... Yeah, we can kill this one. That one's not too bad. It does have a Datacron, but it's not bad. All right, guys, we'll do the thing again. So go ahead and type in the chat how long you think this is gonna take, and whoever's the closest will get a review. I am gonna go back to your account for one last look in a second. I just want to go get some points on the board. All right, let's run this. Where's Maul? There he is. I'm going to use more of Lord Vader. Makes my life just a little bit easier. I'm well aware I could use him with Mandalorians, but that's fine. I kind of want to save Vader. Don't think I need to use him here. And I want to save Pierre and Thrawn. We could get away of using Thrawn here. Trying to think, is there anyone else that we can just plug in here? We could probably just plug in another tank. I don't think that's really... I mean, Lord Vader's the one who's going to be doing the carrying here. From a guildmate? No. Yeah, so I have actually got videos on the channel already, and I've done them lots of times in the past. You can use Wookiees to beat JMK Cat. I think it was just maybe a relic issue, maybe modding. I don't know. I'll go have a look at it, and next TW, hopefully I have some Datacrons and we can try it again. Because they can do stuff. It just didn't happen today. Because the last time I went up against JMK Cat with Wookiees, Vet Smuggler just one-shotted everyone. It was pretty cool. It may be a skill issue, yeah. Alright, and who should we run in this last slot? Honestly, guys, I don't think it really matters. We can just we'll bring an Inquisitor just because we'll gain mastery. Right, okay, because obviously Lord Vader wants high relics on his team for mastery reasons. I kind of want to save Thrawn as well. We can use Thrawn elsewhere. Vader can be used elsewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The only character I'll use elsewhere here is Maul. Alright, guys. So, yeah, I think if Wookiees got a lifter, they would be insane. Wouldn't even be surprised if it's a Conquest unit one day, guys. Like, I would not be surprised if they ever go down the route of doing some, like, High Republic content. We could see the Wookiee from the Acolyte come in as a Conquest unit. That would not surprise me. I mean, I would be up for that. A Jedi Wookiee. Alright, anyway, let's send him in. Lord Vader versus JMK. Now, anyone with a brain is going to put this low, because it's going to take a while for us to win. But, yeah, we'll see. I am going to full auto it. I'm well aware that Maul may... I mean, we'll go ahead and hit Ahsoka first, and then we'll go to play normally. You want to change? Your phone forgot to let Wookiees win. I know. Kind of lame, right? Kind of lame. Alright, guys. You have until I get the music started. And then we send them in. And then hopefully we get some banners, because I can't handle another loss today. Alright, let's send them in. No Datacrons, guys, so this should do it. Alright, come on, Vader. Please, buddy. Alright, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then auto it, guys. Let's just hope that we can do something. Alright. Oh, guys, look at that insane damage. Right? You're never going to see that with another team here, guys. He's just doing, like, nothing. So lame. There's the first... Oh, lovely. Take him out. Alright, cool. We got the... Wait, we're making some progress here, guys. It's not too bad. Do you know what? I'm actually going to take it off for a second. If Maul doesn't die... Maul don't die... Alright, hold on. Let's do this. Okay, those mastery increases. Alright. I'm hoping... Nice. Alright, I'm gonna check what you all said in a second, but Yeah, this is overkill, guys. You just knew it was gonna happen. Finally, Lord Vader does something. All right, come on. Oh, Maul's dead, guys. I was about to go and wreck Ahsoka. All right, let's go for the other Ahsoka real quick. All right, Vader's doing mad damage here, guys. They're also starting to ramp on me, so... imagine having 2 tanks, and they refuse to go for anyone other than Vader. Please stop hitting Lord Vader. Like, seriously, stop hitting. Don't do this. Hit Royal Guard. Alright. Guys. I stressed out for a second then. Like, yeah, that did stress me out for a second, guys. I'm gonna be honest. That shouldn't have got that close. Alright, we should be... There we go. Okay, we're okay, guys. We won. It didn't even take that long. So, I reckon 230. We're gonna see. Maybe I stall it out. Maybe I just one exit. There we go. That's the win, guys. There we go. Alright. What was the time on that? I wasn't looking. You placed Rey, Ben, Ezra, Cal, Plo for a while in Arena. This sounds nasty. Okay, we'll do one more. 239, 238. And who was the closest? Who was? I guess I wasn't even looking. Alright, 159, 137, 230 for Justin. I think Justin won that one. So we'll put them down. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we'll do another one. Guys, get some more votes. Just put whatever time you think is going to be left on the clock. We're going to go again. Alright, let's see. What's on this cron? Whenever light side allies critically hit enemies more than 4 times. Crit damage. Oh, that's annoying. But I think we're going to go do one of these layers. I think it's time, guys. I think it's time we go and do one of these. Do I run with my... Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I just really worry about the... Let's bring Mace. Let's bring... let's bring GK. And Ahsoka. Yeah, I think that's probably the best play. 210. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy your day at work. All the videos get uploaded on afterwards and time-coded. So if you want to go back and see some battles, then you can. Right, guys, put your numbers in the chat. We're gonna send JMK in against Leia here. There's no tank other than Leia. This is a benefit to us. It means that there's not gonna be any crazy mastery game. It's just a little bit annoying that they have some decent stats here. I mean, crit damage is nice, offense is nice. Not too bad, but we'll see. Also, my Commander Ahsoka is nicely remodded, thanks to a certain YouTuber, some of you may or may not know. And that YouTuber is Captain Amazing. He remodded my account live on his channel the other day. So that's always nice to see. And I'm trying to think, will we have enough left over to do a Kelleran team? We will. Because I want to use him. Yeah, we will have more than enough to use him as well later on. Alright guys, I'll give you a few more minutes to get some more coming in. And then we're going to start doing some more reviews. Alright, the stream, like I said at the beginning, guys, the stream's probably going to go on for like another 4 or 5 hours from now, so... It's more than enough time to see some TW. More than enough time for you guys to see some roster reviews. Also, if I'm doing your roster review and it seems like I'm ending it a little bit quick today, it's just because I'm trying to keep on top of TW. Because I want to jump in before all the fun teams die. It's basically where we're going with this. Alright, guys. Yeah, it's not really anything else to use here. Alright, I'm going to send it in because no one else is typing in the chat. So those are the only ones we're going to use. Alright, JMK versus Leia. Let's send it in, guys. Come on, Kenobi. It's your time. The high ground is upon us. Let's see how it goes. Where is the high ground song? Guys, I'm lost. I found it. There we go. Alright, now if you're wondering why I'm running Mace, it's just to deal with the R2 stealth that is bound to come upon us. Let's do that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, see, that's... We can't do the cooldowns, that's fine. Alright, let's, I actually forgot that, guys. That was a misplay. It's fine. Alright, let's still do that, because we want to swap anyway, because it's going to ramp up mastery quicker. Keep on going over here, that's fine. Alright. Keep on coming, keep on coming. Alright, the daisies are a little bit annoying. I completely forgot that Leia does that. Guys, I'm crazy here. Alright, I don't... I can still go ahead and hit them. That's basic. Okay, guys, we're still gonna win. Alright, let's basic again. Alright. I'm so happy to hit JMK there, guys. Right, let's do this. Alright, if anything... Alright, let's do it here, because that might... Yeah, that's giving us enough for the ultimate. That's basic there. We're ramping Leia's mastery a little bit more than I would like. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Nice ability block. Alright. It's been so long since I've used JMK here. Okay. Yeah, let's keep on just going ahead. Keep on going for Leia. Just keep him basic here. Nice. Alright, Leia... I reckon Leia's gonna die in a second here, guys. That's what we want. Don't let her ult. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on. Take her out, Alright, cool. Guys, we won. It doesn't matter. Alright. Now we can go work on Drogon. Okay. Yeah, there we go. To be fair, we didn't need to bring Mace. If anything, he made it a little bit worse because he was directing us to hit the shatter point. I didn't want to be doing that. Let's go, R2. Okay, can we finally get an insta-kill? Is it finally going to come, guys? Oh, I still got 2 more turns. You're joking, man. Because this is taking forever. Right, let's go ahead and switch over here. Let's just do... I know it's not going to reset, but let's just do that anyway. There we go. Cool. Alright, guys. We actually won a battle, and cleanly. Alright, cool. So, what was the time left on the clock there? Yeah, guys. That was really dumb of me. It's been so long since I've used JMK explicitly against Leia that I completely forgot that she prevents the cooldown manipulation, and I was like, what? So yeah, I do remember now. I'm not dumb. I've been doing the squad arena of the Quiz Bowl team. GI 2 left. Who put 2 in the chat? Who was the closest? Was it Justin again? Alright. Guys, we're going to do one more, and then we'll do all the reviews to just one. because we're now kind of on a roll. We're actually beating teams. I mean, we could do another layer. Not that I really want to do that. We still have this ray to deal with that we tried to deal with earlier. That did not go very well. Now, you know what? We're gonna hold off. We're gonna wait for some people to do some attacks here. Well, Justin, you've already won one, so we're gonna give one to consumer here. No, Justin won the last one. Yeah, so consumer, you can have this one. No problem. There we go. Cool. Let's accept both of these. There you go, guys. There's your ads. All right, cool. So, guys, put your ally codes in the chat. So, the ones who have won so far, we've got Justin, Consumer, and Dallas as average Stormtrooper, right? You've won again, believe it or not. So, you can put it in again. We'll take a look. But we did do you a full review the other day. So, normally what I do, guys, is if someone does happen to somehow get a free review twice in a row, I will take a look, but just not for long. Because it's only fair on everyone else. Right. Let me time code it just in case you ever want to come back and watch this again. If you want to give someone your review, feel more than welcome to. Alright, guys. Let's go have a look here. So what style of review do you want? Did you want a GAC focused, TW focused, general focused? Did you just want me to look at mods? Although, obviously, there's people way more qualified, but I can still look at them. Or did you want me to look at farming plans? Like, what is your aim here for the review? Completely up to you what you want to have done. What was that? I'll wait for you to type some stuff in the chat before I have a look. I'm just noticing the Gungans, by the way. Straight out of the gate. Nice. Raid Omicron. Gag focus? Alright, cool. That's easy for me. Gag focus is fun. So let's go ahead and do this slightly different. Oh. Give me a second here, guys. I've got to put in my password to .gg. Give me 1 second here, guys. Right, there we go. It's going to take me ages to type this in. Oh, God. Yeah, guys, we'll be doing another stream tomorrow for Grand Arena. So, just letting you guys know in advance. There we go. It's up. Cool. Let me go here. Let me put in your ally code. Alright, guys. Let's go. There's your account. Let's have a look at it here. Gungan's auto raid. Good choice. I mean, if saving time is nice. By the way, what did they change about the raid? Yeah, I heard about the raid changes. I haven't looked at them, if I'm completely honest. Okay. So, let's start by looking at your collection of Omicrons. So you have all 3 on Malachos. Respect that. Darth Bane has 2. That's great. Akbar, I like this. I want to see if you use it, because that's nice. Radis, I've said this before, guys. I don't think Radis is 100% needed, but still decent Omicron. The CW. Ben has 1. Interesting. I would 100% put a second on him. Drogon, that's good. Rex is good. Sis, amazing. Chirper, I hope you have good Ewoks. I hate it when I see Chirpers and no good Ewoks. Malgus, this is great. Don't put any more on Malgus, I rate that. Trey is good, but Gear 12. Dash is amazing, love that. TIE Pilot is good for 3s, maybe not so much in 5s. Iden's good. Jar Jar, okay. Chrysantin. Marin's good. Okay, Amidala. Reva, okay. Wampa, and Zori. Okay, let's have a look at what you're missing, because it feels like you might be missing a few Omicrons here. I've been playing with the concept using the snack bar with the Falcon. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like that. Alright, so you haven't got Savage. Zam, okay. I'll kind of go over what I think you can skip and what you need to do if you're going to go for GAC focus. I still think you need this. I still think this is good, because he can still go on a lot of teams. This one I think you can skip. Let me change it. Sorry, let me change it to GAC. Right, this is the one I would do. This one is very good, just to show you what it does. In Grand Arena, when its ability is used, Ben Solar's cooldowns are reduced by 1. If Galactic Legend Ray... Sorry guys, I just hiccup there. If Galactic Legend Ray is in the allied sleepless slot, this attack deals true damage and inflicts healing immunity. This is why you want it, because C can still do damage against Ray, but if you put this on, it makes it a lot harder. If you use Ray on defense, that is. So I think that's one of Ben's that you do probably need. Saw, honestly, I'll have a look at your Saw, but you can probably skip. Malgus, I wouldn't do these. I don't think he's good enough to warrant 3 Omicrons these days. This one I would do. I'm going to have a look at yours. I've just applied mine at Gear 8. Spoiler alert for tomorrow's Grand Arena. We've got some fun stuff planned for that. I think this is a very good Omicron on Elspeth. This is a good one, but you can avoid it. Reavers, if you're going to do another one, do Reckless Sweep. Bane you can ignore. Honestly, skip Tusken Chieftain. It's a cool one, but if you don't have good Boba Fett, don't bother. And if you have Akbar, I wouldn't be against you doing Leia at some point. Okay, so the Omicrons are actually looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and have a look at your actual GAC. I want to see what we're looking at here. Okay. Overall, not bad. You know, if you're winning more than you're losing, you're on the right path. Whether it's 1% or 2%. Your roster seems to do much better in 3s. Especially considering you got decent stats from here. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to look at all of them. I want to have a look at the ones that are close. So let's go to this one. This one was pretty close. Okay. So you won by only a couple of battles here. So you used Night Sisters to take down Jabba. That's insane, by the way. Like, that's ridiculous. That you did that without anyone dying and without even a relic on Talzin and no Datacron. That's insane. And guys, that's why you need to mod your Chrysantin for tenacity. Right. Fennec on here. Okay. Qui-Gon against Qui-Gon. I'm just assuming you... I mean, how... I think the Gear 12 must have killed you on that. Must have been. I'm interested to know how that one went, especially as it was only 29 seconds. Radis on Dash. Not a very good Dash team, not gonna lie, but still good use of Radis. Do you have nothing cheaper to kill Afra with? Revan on CLS. You have Iden, no? We looked at Iden. I'm gonna have a look at your Iden team. Let me pull it up. You have Iden. And it's not... I mean, tell me to compare the issue, but I don't know. We're gonna have a look at that in a second. Alright, Mothma, clean up, that's fine. Honestly, you probably could have done Mothma and one other. You could have probably just done Mothma and Baze and still done it, but still nice. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. And it's preloaded at this point. Yeah, I had a feeling. I think it's the Gear 12. Because obviously Gear 12 would have died, right? Oh, Iden's on defense. Okay, makes sense. Right. This is an interesting one. So you did Gidme versus CLS and lost. There's no protection on the Kron. How were they modded? Because remember, it's health-based damage. So if they're modded, if you mod them in a specific way, you don't do enough damage to kill them all. Okay, nice win in the end. Nice win in the end. Right. I'm assuming. Let's just carry on looking. Right, Bane or Malicos? I tried Gideon against something that immediately went for Gideon. Well, that's why you need Gideon to go first. Jabba against Rey, and he timed out. I think that's just unlucky. I mean, Leia died. This kind of what screwed you there for sure. General Skywalker against Bosk. Okay. SLKR against Rey. Beskar Mando against Leia. Okay. Okay. If there's anything I can take from this one, I feel like you just made a couple of errors in your decision making for teams. I think that's what I'm going to put this down to. So, just want to put it out there. This one is amazing. This one is amazing. This one is good. A good use of Fennec. This one is unlucky. We'll put it down to gear. This is okay. This, I think, is a big... I don't think you should have done this. I'm going to look at what you have on defense, but I don't think you should have done this. I think this is a massive waste. And I would... obviously, you won, and that's fantastic, but I would argue you saving Seer would have allowed you to beat another team here. This one, I would have taken Gidme in first time, but we looked at Gidme lose, so it's maybe a modding thing on their end. You're not really doing a lot with that anyway, so don't worry about that. That's good in the end. Ignore fleets, that can happen. Okay, so we spoke about this the other day. The higher relics on Bane make a massive, 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 massive difference to the outcome of any Bane battle. Like, we looked the other day and it was like 70% win rate with Bane at R7, double Omicron, whatever, against Leia. If you took Bane to R9, it went up to an 85% win rate. So potentially, you investing some relic mats into Bane would allow you to avoid what happened in the Grand Arena. This one, I'm going to put down to just mistakes happen. This is just unlucky. This one is okay in the end, especially with Dengarkron. This is what I'm not really a fan of, guys. I think, and this is where it comes back to what we was looking at earlier, if you had have maybe saved Seer Malicos, I know that's not your one, but you used it earlier, I think you could have saved this Kylo. And I also think Kylo could have been used on Leia, like I did in my Grand Arena. Let me go have a look at your... Hey, Mandalorian. You don't have armor. Okay, you need to get armor up. You need to work on armor. So maybe you couldn't have used Kylo. I think that's something for you to work on. Because, honestly... Yeah, Leia you struggled against. But I think you just over-invested early on. It's not a criticism, you won. It's just looking at things we can change or do differently. Let's have a look at your defense. Starkiller with Starkiller Kron, okay. Leia, that's good. Yeah, they should have... I don't know why they bought Thrawn. They should have bought... Yeah, they should have bought GBA or someone who's a taunting tank. Right, that's okay. That's so strange. Don't know why they... If they had bought Darth Revan, that would have been a win. You always struggle on Leia? I mean, that's perfectly fine. Bow on... Okay, your opponent did some weird things. Interesting. JMK failed there. Yeah, Leia can be horrible to deal with. Okay, see, here again, you use your General Skywalker for this. You can copy your opponent here and use Adred. I think that's a cheaper counter. Because again, General Skywalker is going to be cleaning up a Lone Ray, for example. And I think, again, you save a GL there. A C on that's so overexpensive. Okay. Wampa failed Iden. Oh man. Yeah, that's fun. You just... I bet they didn't realize what the Chrome was going to do there. Yeah, they really struggle in your Leia. Fleets I don't really want to look at right now. Yeah, okay, your Iden did really well. So that's not bad from a defensive point of view. Let's go find another one. So we looked at this one already. Oh, this one's close. I know it's going back a while, but I just want to see. Okay, so you tried JTR. Yeah, this lineup's probably not the best. Yeah. I would maybe try that again. But I wouldn't use Stick Ray. Right. Then Bam lost. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know with this one. Maybe you didn't have Merrin at this point. But I couldn't imagine this doing much. Because of the gear. Like, you're just going to stack health on Daka. You're not really going to get too much else there. You don't know how to use JML in freeze. I watched the Treya recently. Yeah, well, Treya can just straight up beat JML, so... Alright, Wampa and Grievous. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that the first time round. I think you should have done that first time round. Okay... That's just a gear issue. Good cleanup. Some of your team compositions are very strange. And I also don't know where you're going with this one. Yeah, I agree with that. Padme trait, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. If you get isolated on Padme, it's game over. Alright, nice win. That's good. Right. In this situation... If you're going to try your low gear, this is where Night Sisters could be used. Not the ones you've got, but I want to see if you have the other ones. Oh no, in 5s I'm 100% with you. In 5v5 I'm with you. In 3v3 I don't necessarily agree. I think in 3s either team composition or relics is more important. In 5s you have the whole team. It's not as big a deal. But in 3s I don't know where you're getting the damage to go for Grievous there. Because Daka's not a damage dealer. Talzin is a little bit. I know you get Plague, but still, and then Zombie's not doing damage. So, I'm with you, but in threes, I don't think that's the way. If you have Merrin, completely different. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. I love how people still set this. Adrad on Malgus, that's nice. Nice use of Adrad. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Interesting. Don't know what happened with that one. Darth Revan gets taken in. Okay. Yeah, that's an awful. Don't sit this trench team. That's disgustingly bad. All right. Not too bad. Oh no, I'm with you. I'm just saying, in threes, I wouldn't rely on the super low gear. I think it's a little bit risky. Basically, my point is, it's not that it can't work. It's my question to you is why wouldn't you just use Wampa out the gate? But again, it's not a critique. You won the gag, so. Oh, didn't mean to do that one. Sorry, guys. I meant to go to. Let me go back to that one. Look at your defense, because that one you was It was... Where was it? Where's it gone? It was 59, wasn't it? Yeah, because that one was very, very close. Alright, Fin Zori, okay. Dash. Yeah, that's insane, drawing that out. Nicely done. Drawing JMK on a rubbish gas team. Not that it's rubbish itself, just the lineup. Obviously, you're using clones elsewhere. That's fine. Okay, maybe it's stuff I can't see. That's fair enough. What? Buddy, why did your opponent take a trio there? Big waste. Right, okay. So your opponent... I don't know what your opponent did here, but this is kind of funny. I mean, a win's a win. But this one's crazy. This is why you look at your GAC history, guys. Okay. Let's have a look at one more, and then I'm going to go through your account, and we can pick up on anything else we can see. And as always, guys, don't think that I'm trying to, like, tell you how to play. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can spot, or even you guys watching can spot. Okay, this is a different one. So you use this again. Nice win. I'm loving that you're getting these wins on Jabba. That's insane. Fennec. No, this is the same one as earlier, isn't it? Yeah, this is the same one as earlier. My bad. Alright, let's just go to round 2 or round 1. Actually, you know what? Let's go have a look at round 2 because you struggled on this one. Sea Lice versus 5th. That's good. Gas versus Seer. Yeah, this one's always going to be tough without good clones. Bane, okay. Jabba versus Reaver, you can do this cheaper. I know it has GI Cron, but we could probably look at stuff to do that cheaper with. CLS Cron, I understand why you're doing these, so I'm not going to say too much here, because you're trying not to underestimate the data Cron. Okay. And then what happened on your defense? Because you won this. Your opponent beat Rey. Your opponent beat Gungans. And then, yeah, Leia and lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think that's pretty reasonable. Good defense. Okay. Let's pull up your account. And I'm just thinking, what could you do to up your... What could you change here? Alright, let me just think. Because in GAC, everyone's going to be doing... Right, I would maybe look into changing this. I know you use your Jabba on offense. If you ever decide to put him on defense, I would go to Nasty Mods. Because I think that's gonna shut down Night Sisters a lot more. And also Trench, if people trench your Jabba, but it doesn't look like people are even doing that. Omicron's already spoken about. Malakos needs higher relics. I feel like, honestly, once you get into R7, R8, and I know you can do relics, because...
I'll show you.
Yo, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, man. I think you can definitely do higher relics, because you got on R8 on Jar Jar, probably for the raid. I mean, you've already told me that, right? You've got R9 on Ahsoka, because you're going for the new one. I would take the time, and I would take Malakos. My thoughts on this, guys, is if you're going to take the time to triple Omicron a character, you can take the time to take them to the required relic level to be strong. And you might say to me, Malakos does what he needs to do. But we just looked through your GAC history and using Malakos on some mid teams. And honestly, you take him to R8, you already have Seer R8. And what's your cow like? Color Random Mass is fine at R7. Cow's R5. Okay, so maybe he doesn't necessarily jump it, but I would take Malakos up because it would make a big difference. So let's just work this out real quick, right? So he has 8,000 offense. Okay, If you was to R8 your Malakos right now, let me just get out for you guys. I'm gonna show you on the stream as well here. Give me a second here, guys. So if you was to I'm hoping I put the right alloc code in, by the way. It would be funny if I didn't. Sorry, it's just loading. Sometimes these bots take so long, especially during TW. Very annoying to use these. Okay. Is this... Yeah, this is definitely your one. Okay. Look at the difference. We're looking at the difference here on offense. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And this is without 6.mods. So, my advice, honestly, if you're going to triple Omicron him, take him up. You can clearly do it. And I understand if you're doing the Ahsoka and trying to get her, I completely respect that. But at some point, if you're serious about Grand Arena, and you are in Kyber, aren't you? Let me go double check. Pretty sure you're in Kyber. You are. You're in Kyber 3. At some point, you've got to do it. You've got to take. I mean, look. Okay, hold on a second. Look at this. You have Padawan Obi-Wan Relic 8, Master Qui-Gon Relic 8. Okay. You also have, because I just saw them, Relic 7, and these two are going to be Relic 7. You have the income. I would say do it. I would say go when you get a chance. Go and put the R8 on Malakos. Take him to R9. That's up to him to decide. But you need to do this, 100%. And also 6.these. It makes a big difference as well. So that could be something for Grand Arena. And honestly, when you do that, you're going to start using Malakos to beat some great teams. Right. What else do we have to look at here? Merrin obviously already works. Let me go have a look at your Night Sisters. Okay. My next thing. If you like doing low gear, under gearing, whatever we say there, I'm going to be doing it in tomorrow's Grand Arena, guys, because I went and did something on my account, which I'm going to suggest you to do the same. Keep these low stars. I don't think you buy Lightspeed bundles. It doesn't appear that you do. But you can use this to beat some Relic teams. Get them to Gear 7, Gear 8. Slap on this. That's the only one you need. Okay? The unique Zeta. And if you have the Omicrons, I think it's this one? Yeah, it's this one. If you have the Omicrons, this is also nice, but not needed. You're going to be able to beat some Relic teams. I've been doing a lot of research this week. But it was after seeing Music's account. We did the same things we did here, and we saw that their Gungans got wrecked by Night Sisters, and a lot of you were like, hey, Glurm, that's common knowledge. And I was like, well, I was on a break, man. There's some things I miss. Yeah, Night Sisters don't need high gear. We're talking Great Mothers, Morgan, Night Sister Spirit. They don't need good mods. They don't need good relics. They can beat relic teams with Datacrons. You can beat Zori teams. You can beat Gungan teams. You can beat some Phoenix. There's maybe you can beat some Phoenix teams, but that depends on relic investment. But it's low gear viable. One Zeta, you don't. I mean, these help having the basic and the special, but it's not 100% mandatory. You just need this one for some survivability, and then obviously you can do this one if you want. It's nice because it gives you the frenzy, and then that just allows you to dominate them. So that's something you could probably do. Gear 8, Gear 9, I'll leave them there because I know that you like doing that, and I'm also well aware looking at your account that you're farming new content, so you're going to be doing them at some point anyway. But my advice, honestly, having looked at your GAC, in terms of the actual GACs themselves, I would do one of two things. Either you seem to do what I do, where you try something fun and fancy rather than just trying the obvious. If it looks like it's going to be a close Grand Arena, go for the obvious. Maybe do one or two fun battles, but other than that, go for the obvious. And other than that, is certain characters need relic levels. I've already pointed out that you need to relic Malicos 100%. Grievous benefits from higher relics, although I don't know if you really use him. I would also recommend... Where are they? I saw someone a second ago, guys. I think it was up here. Yeah, it's mainly just these guys chilling at like R5 to R6. You know, like Malgus, I don't particularly think he's great, but he would benefit from a higher relic level. So that's maybe something I would look at. Yeah, GG doesn't get used much, but the relic level is more intended for his fleet still, because obviously relic levels impact there. I think it's just a case of you taking the time and bumping up a lot of these characters, because you have a lot going on here, and you have relic income. I mean, you're gonna have so much income once you finish these two. Once you finish Peridia Death Trooper and Night Trooper, you got so much passive income. I don't know if you spend money on this game. If you do and you're refreshing these, it's even crazier. I would say take some time. I would apply this. Okay, I think that's worth it. And I would take some time and relic up some of these lower relic characters. Like honestly, it would make a big difference here. Yeah, I've seen that, but then again, in 5s, it can be a JML counter if it ever shows up. Alright, Caldor, thank you so much for coming to the stream. So yeah, relic 9 ponchos for income. If you can afford it, yes. If you can't afford it, then do it. That's both in terms of real money and in-game cost. So that's what I would say. I don't want to spend way too long on this account because we've already been on it for 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm liking the account, honestly. I think it's just a relic issue in terms of Grand Arena, and it's not even really an issue because you're winning. But you can take the wins to a higher level. Alright. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I would recommend that you stick around and watch a couple more reviews because, guys, I always say this. You learn a lot about looking about your account from looking at other people's accounts. You know, you'll see, for example, the other day we was doing lots of reviews and we was going through the speeds of characters, and we all noticed and saw one of the quickest characters in everyone's roster is this guy, and there's a reason for it. Nicely done, well done. You know, so then people pick up on it and people change their mods in accordance. All right, guys, we're gonna go do the next review. I think Justin, you need to put your ally code in the chat for me. And while you do that, I'm just going to quickly pause the stream and go turn my heating on because it's really cold. So give me 2 seconds here, guys. I'm back. I've returned. We will be doing some more TW as well during the stream today, so don't panic, guys. We've still got like 3 or 4 more hours of the stream. Still 9 teams left. Ugh. It's painful. Working on Leia requirements. Alright, let's go have a look. I don't spend much, maybe an average of $5 a month. Okay, that's fine. Also, guys, just bear in mind you can always join the Discord server. I know it's not as active as it used to be. I'm going to be working on getting it more active. There are plenty of people with experience in the game in there who can help you out, or I can also hop in every now and then and help you guys out. So don't feel like you have to always come to the stream to ask for roster advice. You can drop me a message. I may or may not read it. Just depends on if I'm busy. So yeah, just I always say to everyone, use all the the tools that are out there. A game like this is it, guys? It's data coins are disgusting. A game like this is very knowledge focused. It's not necessarily about having things. It's about knowing what to do and how to do it, right? And there's the proof, guys. I did the Morgan I was with today. So, and actually, I might even. Nah, neither of them are worth it. Do you know what? We'll slice one mod just for luck. We'll slice one just for luck here, guys. Oh, look at this. Guys get wrecked. There you go. Love it. I don't know who that was on. I don't really care. It's a 23 speed mod. Lovely. Alright. Let's continue the reviews. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I did not expect to actually slice that for 5 on stream. Maybe I need to move that mod now. So streamer luck, guys. Alright, let's go have a look here. And if you guys are just joining the stream now, I did say at the beginning of the stream, videos are uploaded. They are for members at the moment only. That isn't me asking you guys to become a member to see them, because they're going to be going live to everyone in the next couple of days. I'm just waiting. I have an editor for shorts, and I'm just waiting for them to finish their side so I can upload the actual videos. I want them to both go live at the same time. And once that happens, daily videos will be back. Streams will not be this common forever, by the way, guys. If I get busy at work, or if I just don't feel like streaming a day, I'm gonna record the Grand Arena and upload it after. And in the next week or two, expect to see my farming plan for the year for free-to-play. I spoke about it at the beginning of the video. I'm going to be starting up an actual free-to-play account for this to follow it. And my plan is each year to do a farming plan, like what I think would be good for new players, which does change year on year, and then to do a continuation of the original farming guide. So if any of you decide to follow my plan for the year, then next year there's going to be a year 2 plan, if that makes sense. So something I'm working on, which hopefully you guys will be interested in. And it's very different to the Starkiller Rush from before. Very, very different. That's not to say Starkiller's not involved in some form, but I think a lot has changed since then. And the way a free-to-play account should build their roster, I think, is very, very different now compared to back then. Chris M, do you have a queue for reviews? I don't. At the moment, the way we're giving out reviews is I'm going to do a TW battle. You guys in the chat put down what time you think's left on the clock when the battle's done, and whoever is the closest will get the review. We're just finishing off a review that won the last one. So after this review, we're going to jump in, do a TW battle. You guys guess, and whoever comes closest gets the review. Alright, guys. Also, the new... I just want to point out real quick, the new Omega looks amazing. I saw that a bit on Arnold's stream. I was working, so I couldn't watch too much of it. But it does look very, very good. Okay. So, what did you say? Working on Leia requirements, just need relic. Ah, nice. Awesome. Oh, I can just go to the guild to find you then. It's nice to see guildmates come by. It's always nice. Alright, let me just make sure I'm time coding this, by the way. Guys, if you ever do wonder, all streams are time coded for battles and for reviews, so if you do want to come back and watch anything, you can. Today's territory war did not go well for me. Just gonna put that out there, guys. It did not go well. It's a datacron problem. In a month or so, once I farm some, it will be very different. But in terms of Grand Arenas, we did some fun stuff this week, just gone. We used Jawas to beat Luthen, Mothma. We used, what else did we do? Oh, we used Wookies to beat Tuskens. That was a pretty fun one. This team's Crons. Yeah. I had that problem. I have literally no data Crons, so I've been struggling. Okay, so... Relics, just need relic levels, then looking towards a passion farm or another GL. If another GL, I'm thinking Java. Just want to know your thoughts and do GAC review. Oh, I do love a GAC review. So if you guys are just joining the channel, maybe you come in from the guild, or maybe someone recommended you come here and chill for a bit. When we do roster reviews, you get to decide what I look at. We can do general, we can do a GAC focus review, and basically it just changes what I'm honing in on. if we're doing GAC reviews, we're really focusing on Omicron's team compositions, where you're dropping banners, and how we can kind of change that. Right. You're not going to like what I say. You're not going to like what I say. But I do think you need to get to 4 mil. I'm going to be honest. Because Proving Grounds is a big thing. You have Reaver. We've seen that before. You have C. You said you're finishing Leia. Okay. And then towards a passion project or other GL. You know what I think would be really nice on your account? And if you don't want to go for another GL because it's a long farm, have you thought about maybe... do you have exec? You do. Have you thought about maybe doing both?
I'll show you the dark side.
You made me jump there. Thank you so much for the sub. Do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Just put it out there, guys. Check Tuscan Chieftain mods last. I will. That'll be the last thing I check. All right, let me change this up. 1 second. I'm just getting up your GAC history as well here, so we can have a look at that. Oh, I can't find your GAC history. Where did it go? No, why is it not showing up? Did I not copy it correctly? Bane, Crush Reaver, and TW level 9. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I honestly don't think Reaver's all that good in TW for defense, especially if you don't have GI's Omicrons. So that doesn't surprise me. Alright, there we go. Okay, I've got it up. Right. So, let's go ahead and have a look at the GAC. Let's start it this way. So here's your account. Let's do the same as we did last time. So let's have a look at what to Omicron, what you're missing from GAC. You're missing Savage, but I don't think your Savage is all that great, right? So, all right. Let's change this for a second. Let's go through the list and pick out the ones that work below Gear 12. And then we're going to change the filter to relic only, and we're going to have a look there. So in terms of ones that work low gear, Aiden still works fine, especially at your GP. And yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, maybe Treya, maybe this one, but probably not. And if we go to your relic units, yeah, I'll be honest, I wouldn't do this. Maybe do this if you want. It does make a little bit of a difference. Wouldn't do unique. I wouldn't do any of these. Definitely don't do Krennic. This is guys, this is disgusting. Look, if you go to all, you look at Krennic, 29,000 people made this mistake, and I am one of them. Just putting it out there, guys. All right. So anyway, in terms of Omicron, you're fine. Let's go look at your GAC history. Tuscan Chieftain Omi is needed only because of Silent Barber. Yeah, and if you have him, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it if you have him. But the thing is, I would he's the only conquest character, okay, that I would recommend people not to bother with. And I say that as someone who spent to get him. It is a mistake. It is a mistake. All right, so you're hitting a 50%, which is good. Let's have a look at a close one. So, yeah, when you're in lower leagues, the teams are so much more fun. This is a really nice win, actually. I like that. GI on Qui-Gon. Interesting. You know, you can actually... you don't even need to use GI here. I know it's not got Annie, but you can run 7th Sister Lead, which is really, really nice against Qui-Gon, if you ever need to. Wampa's a win. Nice. C solo. Okay. Reaver against Geos. There's not really a lot to really say in Bronzium. Or is this a Rhodium? I can't tell. I'm colorblind, guys, if you didn't know. Let's have a look in game real quick and see what you're in. I think that was Bronzium, but is it a Rhodium you're in? That is Bronzium. Cool. In terms of defense, okay, Geos, more. I mean, there's not... I'm going to be honest, there's not really a lot you can place. That is crazy. I can't believe they drew against that. That's crazy. I'm assuming they didn't kill everyone with Radis's ult. The AoEs won't be enough to kill the 2 Tuskens. Yeah, I don't know why they're even trying that. That's risky. Imagine taking Kylo in for 14 to kill 2 Tuskens. Oh, that's amazing. This is just Bronzium thinking. Why would you not just use gas to solo the Tuskens? I don't understand. They should have done. Okay. So you won that, but your opponent just... I don't know what they did. Let's go have a look at another one. Let's go to round 3. Or is this the one we just looked at? No, it's not. We didn't look at this one. Okay, so it's another win. Reaver on Sith Eternal. Okay. You probably could have wampered this, by the way. Because you... Wait, you have Wampa, don't you? Because we saw it in the last one. Alright, Palpmara versus Grievous. Okay. CLS versus Shakti. C versus Darth Revan. You didn't even need to bring Wat Tambor here. Phoenix. Yeah. Did you realize that Gas would still do his stuff because Ahsoka's there? Because she's 501st. So I can understand trying this. But there's... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you didn't realize Gas was still going to do his whole sitting down thing. Because of Ahsoka. Because I'll show you in the game here. Oh, I don't think you have Gas, do you? No. You're trying out for science, yeah. Because I used to do this as a little bit of a fun thing. Some people just don't... They associate it with clones, but it's actually with the 501st tag. Let me show you. If I go to... How do I find General Skywalker, guys? How do I do this? All right, let me get it up. I'll show you the wording of the kit, and then it's going to turn out that I'm making stuff up. Right? Because it's kind of how we roll around here. So if you go to General Skywalker... There we go. It's right here, guys. So... All 501st allies gain crit damage. When an enemy gains a buff, 501st allies gain stacking, whatever. While there are other active 501st allies. And I think because a lot of people run General Skywalker with clones exclusively, I think a lot of people forget that snips actually counts towards that. So that's quite an interesting team that can trick people. Clearly it happened to you. So I rate that team from your opponent. I really do. And it hit you again. And then, yeah, once you got rid of Ahsoka, it's easy to beat. Okay. So the Grand Arena is not looking bad. Obviously, we've already looked at your characters and all of that. If you want to push up in GAC, I know you don't like bloating, right? I'm well aware of that. I think it's just a matter of time for you. This is one of those accounts that at the moment is going to be stuck down in Bronzium because of GL spam and Lightspeed bundles and you name it. But it's one of those accounts that if you give enough time, you're going to get to like 6 million GP, but you're going to have a well refined for science. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I like to do for science as well. So yeah, you're gonna get to like 5-6 million GP, and your account's gonna be looking so good. It's what we spoke about the other day. You can have accounts in this game that are the quality of like 8 mil or 6 mil. It's a perfectly normal thing, and your account's gonna be one of these. Let's go have a look at your mods. How fast? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Is it good? Okay. It could be better primaries because you don't actually do damage, but hey, you know what? That's not bad. I knew you was always good at modding. That's ridiculous having 390. Like that's also going to be causing problems because they're going to turn me to loop you like never seen before. I love that. Alright. Let's move on to the next roster. For the purpose of time, I've also been pinged in a build.
I'll show you.
Ah, nice. I got tagged in the guild chat. Love it. Thank you so much for that. Also, thank you so much for all the subs here, guys. Do appreciate it. I think it's just people from the guild checking it out, so do appreciate it. For anyone who's new to the channel, I do make videos. I made a lot in the past. It's just I took a break from the game for a little bit. If you're wondering why, it is because I took 2 breaks from the game. The first one was due to just life getting too busy. And the second was because I bought a house, and if you guys have ever bought a house, you're gonna know that it's a very stressful and long process, and life will always take precedent over the game. Yeah, hey everyone from Undergear, that's the guild I'm in. Cool. Alright guys, let's do another TW. So, you guys will know the rules by now. You guys need to type in the chat how long is going to be left on the clock at the end of the battle. Whoever comes closest will get the review. Now we just need to work out what's going to kill the next team. Yeah, so I took a 3-month break and I made a video on that in the past, and that was due to health, mental, physical, everything. And then I started streaming again. And believe it or not, guys, at one point I had a conversation with myself where I was basically thinking, do I just go part-time at my job and basically make streaming and YouTube my basically like a full-time job? I was not earning at the time. I wasn't earning enough on YouTube to do it, but the numbers all showed, and I'm very open about this, guys. I'm not gonna lie to any of you, but the numbers did show that on projection I would have made enough to not to live comfortably or to whale in the game, but would have made enough to go part-time at my job and do YouTube and streaming basically full-time, right? So it would have been, you know, daily videos. I would have actually been able to cover like kit reveals, everything. And then I went to buy my house, and unfortunately YouTube wasn't accepted for the mortgage because it isn't classed at the time. It wasn't classed as a steady income, I want to say. So basically they only took my actual job, so all my time went into working my actual job to basically prove that I could pay my mortgage. And yeah, the summer came in. As you guys know, I work in an airport, and seasonal summer is crazy. For example, today we had like 15k passengers. During the summer we have like 80 to 90k. So during the summer it's like long hours, long days, basically working every day, but it's worth it because that's when I make my money, right? And that coupled with buying a house, I had no time for Sugo, and it's kind of my fault for not communicating that with you guys. That's my issue, and that's something I'm working on. But that is basically what happened. So there we go. I'm now back to streaming. I've discussed this a few times. In terms of the videos, I'm preparing a lot in advance. So there's already, I've spoken about it a few times, there's already 4 or 5 videos up for members. I've got way more left to edit. That's what I'm doing after today's stream. And my plan is to eventually have like 20, 25 videos just planned. So when it's the middle of, say, July, August, when I'm the busiest, it will just be pre-recorded videos, but at least you guys get to see a video every day. So that's basically how I'm looking to cope with it this time. All right, anyways, guys, get those numbers in the chat. We're gonna start doing some roster reviews again. I kind of want to deal with this. We've already tried one of these. Did not go very well. I just don't know what we can. It scares me, guys. This team scares me. I mean, we also have Leia. I mean, we could use Leia somewhere. I mean, we could do a Leia mirror match. That could be something we try. But I don't know if I want to do a Leia mirror match. We also have Starkiller with... Still Starkiller with Jihani as well that we can use somewhere. But I'm just thinking, if he was to use that, where would be the best place to do so? And there's no way we run it against one of these Rays because it's just going to get one-shotted. We know how that works. There's a JMK we can clean up. I think our best play is to go for... I think our best bet is to take down a JMK. But it's just a matter of what do we use to do that. Really, it's between C or Leia. Or we take C in against Rey. Obviously, Ben's going to have the instant defeat. Or is that only Grand Arena? I need to remind myself here. All allies going to do instant defeat mode. Yeah, that's fine. For one turn. Right. I'm thinking we run C here. I don't want to take Darth Revan. I'm thinking we take Armorer. I'm thinking we take GBA. We don't have What on board today, guys. He's chilling away somewhere. We already used him with Trench and it didn't go very well today. Who else can we put in this team? Right, I have an idea. Let's just go to Sith and let's just bring any tanks we have available. So let's take in this guy and no, not really interested in them. Alright, do we have any more tanks available to us just to throw in here? Nothing too special. And I want to save Night Sisters as well. We'll bring Shore Trooper. I know it's not really the best, but we can do that. Right, guys, so if you start... But this is the team we're going to run. We're going to go up against Rey here. It just depends on if Ahsoka screws with us, basically. If I get off the... If I can get the 3 stacks of Beskar on C, I think it's going to be a win. But you never know. So, guys, put the number in the chat going down, right? So, 2:30 will mean there's 2:30 on the clock. And whoever comes closest is going to get the review. And we'll kind of go from there. Is Arnold still streaming GAG? Oh, not GAG. Is he still streaming today? He is. Wow. So... Thank you to everyone who is still stopping by today. I understand that when Arnold or Nooch or one of the big guys is streaming that you guys want to watch that, and that's perfectly fine. So thank you for whoever has stuck around today. Do appreciate the company. You clicked off it since you saw my stream. Well, tomorrow I'll be streaming a different time anyway. It's either Long Battle or you lose fast, yeah. That's basically C in a nutshell. So my C has been remodded. Captain Amazing did that on his stream. Not actually that bad, guys. 140 speed, 193 health. He is on my list at R8, R9. No, it's fine. Guys, I like to try and be humble, right? I'm not good. If I had have been uploaded every day for the last 7 months, maybe. But I've not really been here, so... Okay. This is literally going to come down to 2 things. Do we get the insta-kill on Ahsoka? I'm gonna insta kill Ahsoka and Cal. I'm gonna leave Ben. Because worst case scenario, if C dies, we have to remove Ahsoka. Because then it's worth it. Fan meetup? I don't know about that one. Oh, talking about that, I might actually have a guest come on the channel in a couple months. Not gonna say who it is, and it's not another YouTuber, but you guys will all know them. It's someone who is a good friend of mine. Right, guys. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can insta kill him. You just need to wait for the because we've done it before. You just need to wait for the instant defeat to disappear, and you need to wait for Rey to be below. But you can do it, but there's no point doing it in Territory War because he doesn't revive anyway. Because we've done it in GAC before. Yes, you are correct. Right, guys, let's get a couple more numbers in the chat. We're going to catch all those lurkers out. And then we'll get rolling. Oh, Conquest starts in 1 week, guys. Who's excited? You know, Darkside Ray's coming after. I'm so gutted I'm missing out on her, but I will have her in like 3 months ish, unless of course she comes to PAX, and then. But I mean, she's gonna, right after Conquest, she's gonna come into PAX, and maybe if you guys want it, I might take Ray up to Relics for my Kylo. I think it might be important for Gak. I'm being honest there, guys. I think it's gonna be very important. I have none. Literally, the first Conquest I played with her was this one. But either way, I get her by Conquest 5 at the latest. Alright, guys. I gave you all enough time. We're just gonna start the battle. Some of you just like to lurk. I bet loads of you have me on mute anyway. Just doing your homework or working, or I don't know what you guys do. C versus Ray. 225. 35. Alright, guys, let's go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's send them in, guys. Let's put on the C song. Alright, where is it? It's somewhere. It is... There we go. Alright, guys. Let's share your strategies to get her. I don't know if there's really a strategy. Alright, guys, let's send them in. So I'm gonna link on you, and I'm gonna link on Cal. Yeah, I think that's the best play. Get them both out. Alright. Oh god, guys. Armor survived. Guys, what do we do? I'm thinking we just 2-stack it. I'm not gonna risk it, guys. We're gonna 2-stack it. Armor is gonna die for sure. You know what? I'm kind of happy I did that. Okay. It's just basic. We can do that. Okay. Oh my god, guys, we're getting wrecked. Oh no. Oh, see, buddy. Come on, survive, buddy. Survive. Alright, hold on, guys. This is basic. Oh god, guys, this is actually making me a little bit scared. Oh guys, this is not nice. That was not nice. Yeah, Fulcrum is scary, guys. It's fine. We want to exit. We have to go. 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 Bang. Get out. We love you, C, man. This is why you don't skip him. Alright, cool. Alright, guys, now we go again. That was so close. I got so scared there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That was horrible. Alright. Unfortunately, we are now stuck behind this. Alright. That armor 2-stack, guys, is unreal. Do you know what? I'm gonna use this. Alright. Okay. Relink. Okay. Now, the ultimate may kill us, guys. The ultimate may kill us. We've got to get Ray. We've got to get her low. Okay. Okay. Oh, don't do it to me. Don't kill me. Guys, that armor shred, man. Come on, see. He doesn't have it? Bang. Guys, this is how you play the Galaxy Heroes, right? This is up here gameplay. Bang, get out of here. Alright, cool. Do you know what, guys? I'm gonna take that one. I'm happy with that one. Alright. Limping it, yeah, it was a limp, but we did it. We did it. C's goated. So, who came the closest? I wasn't even looking. Just using the Omega. Yeah, man, I don't have her unlocked, unfortunately. Free stack don't matter since it's... Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I was not thinking about Ray. I was thinking about Fulcrum. Man, half banner play, I don't care, man. We have to clear it. Who was the closest? Let me go watch that back for a second. What are we looking at here, guys? Give me a second. How it should have ended, I know, right? So it ended around about 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 6 was the ending there, guys. Guess 215 just did get. Alright, Justin, you did win that one. But we are gonna give it to Alex because Alex was the closest who hasn't already won. So chuck your allo code in the chat and we'll get to you in a second. Alright, guys. Star Wars episode 12, Power returns again. Yeah, he's just gonna come back every single time. Alright, guys. That was fun. I'm happy C actually did that. It's just a shame that he needs armor to be good. And then his layers. I'm hoping that gets cleared. Still waiting for your review. You said you was gonna give it to someone else. Oh, Ghost got it closer? Oh, sorry about that. Where does it say that? Am I blind? I might be blind. Can't sleep, cleanse, or eat me. Yeah, that's never good. Ghost was closer. Oh, they were. All right, yeah, Ghost. Throw it in the chat, and we'll do your account. We'll give you a nice little roster review here. Man, our TW is so fun, guys. Four more layers remain. We can do it, guys. We can push for it. I mean, I kind of want to save some stuff for the next wars, guys, so we can actually see some different gameplay. I mean, this stream's gonna be going on for like another 3-4 hours, so it would be nice to clear this, and then we can actually see if there's some different teams. We're not just fighting Leia, because that'd be a bit boring. Oh, I see it there. 1 second. I need to type this in real quick before it disappears. 639 334 546. I promise you guys that's not my phone number, so don't try and call it. C is great in that got deleted. Why? Oh, now it loads. C is great in territorial because it can take out more GLs. Yeah, C is good in territorial, yeah. Okay, let's have a look at your account. 11.9 million. Oh my days, that's awesome. Yeah, I can. Alex, chuck your code in the chat. Okay, that is awesome. Love that so much. I love that. Honestly, big respect for that. That is something else. Did you unlock him today or did you already have him? I'm assuming you already had him because of the size of your account. You have Ahsoka done. Okay. You have so many, oh my days, you have so many R9s. This right. Okay, this isn't a criticism because I'm looking at your account and the relics. But again, Malicos, I think he deserves the R8. I really, and in your case, you can definitely do him. I feel like, honestly, I will always see Malicos and say R8 him. I mean, you have, am I getting TW vibes from this account? I think I might be. I mean, well, hold on, what guild are you in? Starlight Hope. Yeah, it's been a while, Arceus. Just back. I kind of explained it like 20 minutes ago. I basically bought a house and was busy at work as per usual. Yeah, I knew straight away. I knew this is territory war, straight away, because Trench. I love this. Do you know what? I respect that modding. I've got a video coming out on Trench modding. It's already live for members. It's going to go live for everyone else next week. It's not how I would mod him, but someone did comment on the video. Actually, you remember, you probably have seen it. So it's not how I would mod him, but it is definitely a way to mod him. Tenacity is definitely a good way to mod him. This is an amazing Omicron. Where is it? Is it? Yes, I like this. That's a great Omicron. Love this as well. Trenches, yeah, I'm glad we can agree there. Kelleran, interesting. Sidious, yeah, guys, I spoke about this earlier. High-end guilds, they do this. I'm not gonna talk too much about the idea behind it because I don't want to. You know, there's talking about defenses, and then there's talking about like the niche ones that people get upset if you talk about. But I have seen some stuff with Sidious in the past. He does some fun stuff in TW. Very underrated Omicron. Is she TW? It's not here, is it? Is it this one? No, which one is her Omi? Or was it that one? Did I just go past it? Yeah, it is TW. There you go. I figured it would be. I've seen people say Reaver works very well against it. I haven't tried it, but I've heard that Reaver works very well against it. Alright, this is very tempting to me. I'm actually going to have a video come out. I'm in the process of making it. I'm going to go over TW Omicrons and which ones are good. And I think this could be one of the elite ones to do for mid to high-end guilds. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to quickly go and sneeze. I'm back. Yeah, Mac Macron as well, but I have seen some people saying about Reaver. Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of those good ones. Yeah, sneeze break. I don't like sneezing on stream, guys. Yeah, this I'm a big fan of. Okay. I'm surprised you've not invested your Night Sisters to higher relics. Honestly, because Morgan does benefit from high relic levels. Where is it? It's in her kit somewhere. It's here. Whenever Morgan's defeated, inflict enemies of health down for 2 turns. All Night Sister allies recover 100% health. Yeah, critical avoidance. Plus an additional 10% critical avoidance and defense per relic amplifier on her. Which is quite nice. So I'm surprised, considering your TW focus, I'm surprised you haven't put that on to a higher relic. Because it does make a little bit of a difference there. What else have we got? Oh man, this account is a dream, guys. This account is a dream. As far as I'm aware, no. But I may be wrong. Right. I just want to take this second, guys, to point out. You are K2. I would consider anyone K3, K1 to be very, 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 very good at the game. Obviously, you can be just as good, but not in Kaiba. But if you're in K3 to K1 consistently, you're playing against the best of the best. Now, I remember a talk with a guy a long time ago. I think it was Bro Show, one of my old guilds. Really good guild in the past, by the way, guys. I don't think Bro Show watches anymore, but if he does, he's gonna love that I said that. Really cool guy. Anyway, I spoke with him, and he was very good friends with like some of the Moor guys. And actually, I spoke to a Moor guy at the time as well. And they were saying how there was people up there at the top of the game, you know, well above the likes of me and, you know, more on the level of some of the elite content creators there are in the game. And some of them would literally have like max 10 grand arena Omicrons because, and I think it was Van Sil made this point like a year ago. I've always quoted him on this because I think it's fantastic what he said. He said, why spend all your Omicrons on Grand Arena when the meta changes every couple of months? Because in Grand Arena, it's way easier to go and farm the new character, use the new character, and then old Omicrons become useless. Example being Zam. It's not useless, but when it first came out, everyone was like, this is the best Omicron ever. Applied it, and now who actually uses it? Right? Whereas you go and apply Boba Fett Sanajenko, okay, despite that I don't really like him, it is beside the point. You go and apply Trench. You go and apply Best, I would say Best Guys, Dark Trooper Gideon. You go and apply Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum. And what you're going to see, guys, is the meta in TW does not shift. If you're in a top guild, it will. A little bit slower than GAC, but it will shift. But for most of us playing, right, unless you're in this player's OPZ Ghosts, or Z, because you Americans, unless you're in their position, it's going to take too long for people to farm the new stuff to apply the Omicrons, and that's why we don't see a TW meta shift, right? I would say the 2 times we have seen it in the last couple of years, most notably, is Poggle Omicron and Droidic Omicron. And why was that? Because everyone had it, right? So it was just applying Omicron. It's very easy as a guild leader to say, apply this new fancy Omicron, you already have the team farmed. Compared to, look at Night Sisters, amazing team, go apply these 2 Omicrons. Because your guild members are going to say, why would we want to farm this to apply it? It's expensive, it takes time, it goes away from what I'm farming, right? So TW, I think the Omicrons have a lasting value compared to GAC. Now, some people like Dank, because I spoke to him yesterday about this, would then say to me, but Glurmit, you can only use them once or twice a month. What's the point? Yeah, it's once or twice a month consistently for the year. Grander and Omicrons, there's no guarantee you're going to be using them long term because it changes so quick. Yeah, no, they absolutely are. But I'm what I was kind of going there is for the mid to lower tier guilds, they probably wouldn't have shifted just yet. But I'm going to be making a video. I'm going to be talking about it. I think if you're a TW focused guild, no matter your GP, I think this is a #1 farm. Like, if you think people have finally got round, and I used to do the podcast with the Optimist. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunately, he had a baby, guys. So big congratulations to him. And now, even if we wanted to get it back, I think it would be too difficult for him because of time. And I also used to have the one with Still Plays, which I don't know if he still watches the channel. I still watch his. But if he ever wanted to get that revived, I would love to. But I spoke with both of them, and we spoke about Conquest and TB and all of this, and the fact that the rewards were there to be got, and people needed to encourage your guild mates to farm. We're talking about Cow, we're talking about Reaver, we're talking about Bo Mandalore, right? This is another example, guys. If you're a 300 to 400 mil guild, and you can get everyone to have a decent Great Mothers team, that's the money, guys. That's the money. If you can get to that point, that's amazing. Like, seriously. I would say yes, but it depends on what else you have available to Zeta. But I would say getting them done could be good, because Malik does need his Zetas. So yeah, honestly, TW, Great Mothers, guys, they're amazing. And the best thing is, their team isn't, I mean, okay, you're probably going to want some of these guys hanging around, right? Which may be a pain to farm, but you can just run them with the leftover Night Sisters and still do okay, quote unquote okay. It's not going to be great, but for, again, encourage. The thing with TW, we've spoken about it already. It's about consistency across defenses. Okay, same reason Phasma's popular, same reason Geos are popular, Droidica's popular, because everyone already has them. It's easier to convince. With Night Sisters, I guess you could go through the route if you're a guild leader, and you could say, okay, Great Mothers, do them. Just relic 2 characters and use the Lightspeed bundle. It won't be great, but it will do something, right? I love that. Sorry, I just wanted to go on a tangent and explain my love for that team. Yeah, I like this. I like this so much. And I'm not going to look at your GAC history because it will take too long. Because we do spend quite a while just looking through all of this. I mean, yes. But then again, TW is, I would say, easier to consistently win, Dank. The thing with GAC is we've all been there. You will hit a wall. And you will lose. And then you need to weigh up what's more beneficial long term, winning 5 out of the 9 GACs, or winning like 4 out of 5 territory wars, right? I don't know the exact numbers. It'd be something I'd have to work out myself. But it's short term versus long term, right? Because if you're in a good guild and you're winning basically every TW, you could be doing alright. And yeah, you rarely try super hard in GAC, and some people just prefer TW, and I respect that. You know, and normally the guilds that do well in TW are doing well in the raids and doing well in the territory battles. It all adds up. So it's not necessarily like one of those open and closed sort of books, right? Because there's options here. Normally, if a guild goes down the TW route and they're kind of enforcing rules and stuff there, they're probably doing well in the other guild modes as well. And then that adds up, and that's probably in... What's the word, guys? I want to say cumulatively. Is that the one? Either way, the general rewards you're going to get is going to be better. That's not to say I don't enjoy GAG. It's not to say don't invest in GAG. But I'm just saying, GAC you can get by without the Omicrons. Whereas... Okay, you know what? Let's go on a bit of a tangent here. And don't worry, Ghost, I'm going to be looking at your account in detail. Do not panic. We like to do that. We like to do this around here. Let's go ahead and let's have a look at the Omicrons, okay? Give me a second here, guys. Is it here? It is. Here we go. This is what we want to look at. And we're going to have a look at everyone, okay? And we are going to change it to Omicron. This is the order of Omicrons applied. And what I want you guys to pick up on is how many of these are GAC and Territory War. And then how many of each of those are still extremely useful now. Womp. I would argue for anyone up until right at the end of the game, amazingly useful. At the end of the game, it does hit a wall. Poggle. I would argue a little bit similar to Womp. I've never really been a fan of Poggle for high-end guilds. I don't think it's too hard to beat. And pre-nerf, it was amazing on offense, but post-nerf, it just wasn't ever as good. Qui-Gon, I would put in good. Okay? Treya, I would put in good. Droidica, I would put in good. Same one as these. Mara Jade, same as here. Even though I personally don't think it's the most important, I do rate it very highly. Hera, amazingly good. Phasma, amazingly good. Savage, very, very good, right? Starkiller's the... Alright, so in terms of GAC Omicrons, the only one so far that's a must-have is Starkiller. It's the only one. Mace, very good. Chief Chopper, not that great. Asajj, debatable. Iden, very good, but not a must-have. Rex, very good, but not must-have. Malgus, must-have. So far out of the GAC ones, guys, there's only 2 you have to have. Rolo's obviously TB, ignore that. This one's good, but not a must-have. I'm not going to do all of them, but you guys can see. Next one is Bet, must-have. So we're now all like 3 or 4 out of all those Omicrons that are must-haves. I would argue the TW ones are giving you more value. And you can see as you scroll down and down and down, it just continues, right? Bane, another one. Not this one, but Bane in general must have, right? So basically the point I'm making is I'm not saying not to do GAC Omicrons or TW Omicrons, but I'm just saying it's a misconception that you need GAC Omicrons to do well in GAC. Because I would say the Conquest units and Starkiller, not even Afra anymore, guys. I don't rate Afra that much at the moment. But outside of Starkiller and the Conquest units, which only really need 1 Omicron to function, there's no must-haves. Whereas TW, they are game changers, guys. Like, seriously, they are game changers. Keller and Beck, very nice Omicron. Again, having a wall of those or using one offense or whatever you do with it, very, very strong, right? So it's just something to think about. I'm not saying to go do it. I'm not saying I follow this advice. I'm just making an observation based on a really good account. Alright guys, my tea is so cold. It's disgusting. Alright, anyway. I love this account. So there's not really a lot more I can really say. You're clearly making the right decisions, farming the right things. like I said, I would like to see Malicos go higher up in relics. Even if you don't really use them in GAC, it would still help you a little bit in other modes. So I could see that. If you like TW, maybe invest in him a little bit more. That could be quite nice. But other than that, there's not really anything screaming out to me. And I'm not really going, oh, you need this character, you need that character. You basically have everything. I'm interested. How does this do for you? Because I'm thinking of doing this.
Yes.
I'm thinking of doing this for my bow when I get her. Right. Thank you for putting up for the review. Let's go ahead and have a look at the next account, which I think was Alex. Was it your account? I think it was. Fun to see my reaction. Oh god, here we go again. I apologize that I spent most of your time on your review just talking about other stuff, but I hope that you understand that probably helped someone, convince them to do TW stuff. Because I'm pretty sure my account, once I finish Bane, I know I just did a Night Sister one, but once I've done Bane, and once I've done, who else was it? Well, really Bane, that's when I'm going to start focusing on TW Omicrons for a little bit. Because there's so many that I'm missing. And guys, if you still want roster reviews, don't worry, they're still coming. We'll be doing some more in a second. We'll finish this one, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do the TW stuff all over again. Here we go. No need to do a GAC review since you just do attacks. Okay, no worries. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree with you full-heartedly there, Ghost. All right, guys. So 8.5 million GP. Oh, right. I remember this account. Oh god. Oh god. And did you spend for all of these? I remember this account. I remember when it wasn't this much. Yeah, well, no worries. I'm gonna be very critical of your mods, because if you've spent this much time, it's gonna look good. Yeah, do it. Do it. A waster? I don't know if it's a waster. That's a fast Hugs. Please tell me that he's faster. Oh my, that's amazing. That is amazing. I love accounts like this. I really do. That's... What? Geos is your next R9 faction? Interesting. Wouldn't have thought that one was coming. It's gross. Get Krennic out of here. Tell Krennic to go home. We don't need him around here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is an amazing roster. Guys, my favorite thing when I'm looking at your accounts is to look at a little bit of flair, a little bit of personality. What's the fun? Like, guys, I'm gonna be real, and I saw Nooch say the same thing recently. There's only so many times you can look at the same roster. Actually, I don't know if Nooch said it. It might be someone in his comments, but still, it still stands, right? You can only see the same roster so many times, and sometimes this, I like it. I really do. It's not efficient, you know. That's respect. That's respect. It's not efficient, guys. Of course it's not. But in terms of having fun, I just love to see it. You know, okay, I don't know why I clicked 5 at first, but you need to work on them. But this is just, I love this. Yeah, but not just any Jedi Council. You got to do the rubbish ones. Oh man. You know, get Mace, get Grandmaster Yoda. Where is he? Yeah, you can do some of these guys down here as well. Yeah, dang, I'm with you. I mean, for me personally, I've obviously got my Smugglers R9. Best decision I ever made. So much fun. This is amazing, though. I really do rate this. I love it. I just love looking at uniqueness in rosters because it's a character collecting game. Upgrade your favorite characters is what I say. Alright, now actually let's be critical. No Leviathan. Oh my god, what is going on? Just kidding, because I don't have it either. It's just chilling. You never even upgraded him. Please tell me he's well modded. Not bad for his gear level. Really, even what Tambor? That's crazy. Check GBA mods. All right. Why so fast, man? Why? I mean, it's cool, but why? And how far? Oh man, these interesting. Interesting. You know, I rate the GI triple Omicron because some people do still use the lead, even with Reaver. It can cause some problems for certain counters. I rate this. I think this is really good. Wampus chilling there. I applied GI lead 6 months. Yeah, but you realise that GI still works with his lead and Reaver. Like, if anything, certain counters become harder and easier, both offensively and defensively, by using GI lead. So it's not something to ignore. I know some guilds that refuse to use Reaver lead. It's a bit similar to how people who unlock Malgus, okay? In TW, and I hope a lot of people are listening to this, Malgus lead is not as good as Darth Revan. I would die on this hill. Malgus lead, Grand Arena, 100%. Outside of Grand Arena, I'm always running Darth Revan lead. And that's what's always been said to me by higher ups in guilds as well. Maybe you guys would disagree, but that's just something to point out. So sometimes, you know, in one mode they're better, in the other they're not. Now, in terms of Reaver, she's still very good regardless. But GI's lead is not to be slept on, guys. Look at this. Well, Grand Arena... Well, Grand Inquisitor is active. Whenever an enemy loses Purge, they regain it at the end of the turn. And Inquisitor's allies can ignore Taunt, which is really, really nice. And that does change some counters. Because whereas Reaver obviously applies it and makes it easier to get going, because it gives you the 6 stacks straight away, GI basically prevents it from disappearing, so you get all the bonuses throughout the battle, right? So for example, 6 stacks, you're always going to get tenacity up, you're always going to get all of these bonuses, you know, you're always going to be hitting every time, all the other characters can get their bonuses as well. So GI lead is decent, even with Reaver, but I wouldn't use his lead outside of TW, if that makes sense. So don't feel disappointed you did it. I'm not saying every guild does it, I just know some do. I've also seen some guilds in the past use half GI, half Reaver, just to mix things up. But obviously, bear in mind, it does open up different counters. So you just need to, like when you're planning your defenses, guys, you just need to make sure that, you know, we spoke about it earlier, you're drawing out similar counters on each wall. So putting Grand Inquisitor lead and Reaver lead on the same wall doesn't make sense. They use different counters. So it gives your opponents advantages. Right, I'm gonna be honest, I'm in love with your account. I really am. But I do need to go and have a look at TW before we continue. Guys, there's still 4 more teams. Oh, still 4 more teams. What do we do, guys? Do we take him out? I feel like we have to at this point. I don't really... What? But there's no Chewie in there? Interesting. I don't really understand that one. I don't really understand that one. All right, guys, let's leave it for a little bit longer before we continue with TW. Let me pull your account back up. We're gonna go have another look. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to hit the like button. It does help the stream reach more people. We've had a decent amount of people come in today. 163 views is not bad, guys. So again, thank you to everyone who's come and stuck around and watched the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the roster reviews. I always try my best to go in as much detail as possible. I know there's a few people from my guild here, so obviously if you want the reviews on the stream, you can. If you want to message me in a guild chat, you can. I will always try my best to help you guys wherever possible. I'm not saying I know all the answers, guys. There's people way better than me at this game. Like, yeah, there's people so much better than me, but I have been playing this game long enough and spoken to the right people, and I can push a lot of you in the right way. Guildmates get free reviews. I mean, not on streams. Free reviews, yes, but it's still the same way as before, right? You know, with the whole random chance, because when you guys are watching, I don't want to give anyone, you know, priority, because I feel like that's wrong of me, because there's some of you, not today, and thankfully you guys know I don't particularly like you guys spending money for reviews anyway. It's just there because you guys can, and I can't refund you. We've had this conversation a few times, but I would feel bad people paying money for a review when I just give someone a review for free because they're in my guild, right? But at the same time, right, 9 months is crazy, by the way.
Stop young Han, guys.
9 months is crazy. No, anyway, yeah, it is a lot. No, I'm trying to word this in the best way possible. You guys who've been watching me long enough know my stance on the whole payment for roster reviews. It's more of a me thanking you rather than like a obligation. I always prefer you guys to do free ones. But what I'm saying is, if my guildmates want to do reviews or talk to me on Discord, then obviously that's perfectly fine. Or if the stream's really chill, like if there's only like 10 of us, then because some of you will be joining today, so normally we get more viewers than today's because Arnold's live, which is fine. But if it gets busy, obviously I'm not giving anyone priority, because the fairest way is just the fairest way. But yeah, thank you so much for the 9 months. That is actually crazy, man. Love that. What if I want to review on Discord? Yeah, I mean, you're also in members chat, so you can. Like, you can message me. I mean, I sat in Discord the other day, although I was raging about mods, so there is also that. But yeah, obviously you can message me in Discord. I'm not saying I will reply straight away. It depends if I'm working or not. And it also depends if you take advantage of it. It has happened before, and it kind of irritated me, but I had some people get a little bit too, I don't want to say friendly, because I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression, but just to put it into context, you guys will be aware that Discord works like a phone if you call someone, and I had a couple of people, it wasn't just one, but they kept on calling me, but at American times, so I would be sleeping before work and my phone would go off as if I'm having a phone call, and it kind of irritated me. Like, I'm more than happy for you guys to reach out to me on Discord, but at the same time, like, don't be calling me at 4 a.m, you know? I need my sleep, man. I'll leave my phone on loud for emergencies. No, I don't have stalkers, but you know what I mean. Anyway, it's all resolved now. It was just a thing that happened. Also, I have some characters in my account at Relics just because I'm currently playing the game. Yeah, I'm looking at your account. Don't worry. I just went on a bit of a tangent, man. Do you know what? I like that though. No, I know you know. It wasn't you. I'm not gonna say who it was because it's not that big a deal. It was a long time ago. There was a few people. Yeah. I actually want to have a look at your speeds. Obviously, just bear in mind that this is very strange because of the characters you like. It's good to see Hermit Yoda there. How fast is he? Okay, not bad actually. Leak your stalkers? No. Yeah, probably, but that was also probably when I was on a break. Spam me again, I'll reply, I promise. That's all I can say. Okay. No, you're honestly, your account is really nice. I mean, we kind of established that a few times. I just love the uniqueness of it. I should do. You wanted to play Civ. We can go members VC later. Yeah, we can. I'll sit in there for half an hour. I've got to edit a video anyway. So while I'm editing, we can go in members VC for half an hour. As long as I still get my sleep before tomorrow. So, yeah, we can go in there and have a look. No problemo at all. Alright, what else do we have? Anything else to note? Trenches, some gear. Love that. I am a big Trench enjoyer despite his failure today. But it's okay, guys. These things happen. These things happen. No, I am allowed to sleep. I've got a pretty busy couple of days. I'm not working for a couple of days, so that I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm not promising it, guys. But there's a chance tomorrow's stream, if you guys want, can be a longer one like today, because I'm going to be up anyway. Because the original plan was I was going to do roster reviews tomorrow after GAG, but you guys know I love doing TW and roster reviews, because TW is not the same as GAG. You can't just go on and do all your attacks in one go. Content machine Glurmit. I don't know about that one. But I do have some more videos I need to get live. Like I said, I want to have a good amount. Yeah, we're getting it all prepped, and then we're going to go from there. So, the thing is, it annoys me. Obviously, I got busy. I was buying a house. I've explained that. But I did stop the channel at a point where I was making some serious progress in terms of community. No, they're not just for you. It's just this part of the members' perks. You just see it early. Normally, it would just be a day early, but obviously, because I'm waiting on the YouTube Shorts to come out, which I may leak to the members later. One of them is amazing. Because I'm waiting on them to come out, I'm not uploading videos because I want everything to start going out at the same time. Okay, yeah, I like doing some random relics down here as well. My question is, did you farm Gungans just out of fun, or did you farm them for the raid? So I want to know your position on raid teams, and if when the new raid gets announced, if you're going to be farming teams for that. No, I did not sell my soul to the YouTube gods. I would never do such a thing. Alright, let me go check on TW here, guys. Oh, only 3 left. Guys, we're gonna go in. Okay. Alright, guys. Get ready to... Let me show you the team, and then do the same as last time. Problem is, I don't think we can run Night Sisters. Oh, sorry, not Night Sisters, Kylo. I have, like, no first order today. Which really, really sucks. I have no GBA. Oh, man. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I feel like running Kylo Night Sisters may actually be our best chance of a win here. Is there anyone else we can even run? Alright, I have one other idea for an attack, guys. But I'm gonna Google to see if this works. Don't know if it would work, that's the problem. I think there's potential for this. I just want to see if there's a video out there first. Alright, let me make sure it's muted. Alright. Is this... This is not TW though. That's disappointing. But it can work. Right. I thought that might be able to work, but it's still disappointing. From the looks of it, I haven't tried this, guys. But supposedly, we could run something like this. And then this. Supposedly this works. Now let me go have a look at Jihani here. Alright. So she taunts random ducks. I don't know if all she's a yeah, we know this. 35 speed, we know this. Whenever guys, I think we're gonna try this. This is like a just a trial and error. And it could go very badly. Is there something in her kit that's going to shut this down? Obviously, the take reduced damage is fine. They're going to gain crit avoidance. It is a bold strategy, yeah. I just googled it. People have done it before. And I haven't tried this before. So I thought, maybe, I don't know. I don't know on this one. It's just an idea, guys. It's relatively low relics. What's on the Datacron? Or is there a better lineup we can go in up against? Probably won't work. Yeah, I don't know. I have seen some videos in GAC, and it works perfectly fine. I literally, while we've been sitting here, I've literally just watched 2 of them, guys. All right, hold on. Let me show you guys the GAC stats, and then you're gonna understand. So attacking unit, because if it works in GAC. Right. What's it done? One second here, guys. Yeah, guys, I have a feeling. I don't know if it's a Datacron thing. I have a feeling. No, I have no crons. We're gonna get them this time around. Yeah, it has been... Alright, let's view in GAC Insight. 32% win rate in GAC. And it is this lineup here. But what I'm curious, are there any that don't use the cron? If they use the cron, there's no way we do it. Although I have seen a video without using the cron. They all use the cron. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, guys. Maybe it's not worth risking. Yeah, the cron probably is. I did see a video without it. Yeah, you can put it in, but I can't be bothered to put it in right now. Plus, the data is going to be so skewed because people who try it would only use the cron, if that makes sense. Could try JML. We could try JML, like a really good JML team here. Where are you hiding? Didn't I count? And where are you? Where are you hiding? We could try this, guys. Are we gonna go before Leia? Yeah, that's not too fast, Leia. I think my JML's faster. Yeah, guys, let's try JML. Let's try JML here. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, guys? We lose. Let's send him in. Alright guys, get your votes coming in while I time code. Remember guys, if you're just joining the stream, write in the chat how long you think it's going to take me to do the battle, and if you're the closest, then you get a review. We'll send in JML. If I hadn't have already dropped a few battles, I would be willing to test more stuff. Losing would be worst case. I mean, yeah, it would be. And we may still lose. 2 minutes, okay. That's quite a good guess. I reckon around about 2:30, but I'm not going to review myself. Yes, losing is still a time on the clock, yep. Lose, win, whatever. It is a time on the clock. But yeah, we'll send in JML. It's gonna be close, that's for sure, but if we can get to the ult quick, we can just focus on Leia. I've spoken about this in previous videos on how to counter Leia. Every GL has a way of gaining mastery. Rey's obviously turn meter increases, and Leia's is when you attack people other than her. So as long as we kind of focus on her, we should be okay. It's also not a super high health Leia, especially considering it's what, relic 8. So, alright guys, anyone else, or are we just doing the battles now? Too many lurkers in the chat, guys. What is this? Too many lurkers. Yeah, but it's going to take us time to get to the insta-kill. But yeah, as soon as we have it, we're going to insta-kill on R2. But we're not going to get it straight away. So it's going to take some time. Alright guys, we're just going to do the battle normally, and we'll just... You guys don't seem to be bothered anymore, so we're going to do the battle normally. And if you want reviews, just type in the chat, and we'll just do them until it gets busy. Cool. That's the plan. Alright, let's put on some music. Let's get rolling. We'll play the Luke song. We'll hopefully win. Alright, let's send him in. Oh, 30 seconds? Okay, cool. Maybe you win. We shall see. Alright, let's start with this. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna go give this to Luke here. It's a swap. Do you know what? Let's do this first. Okay. Do this. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. Alright, it's basic. And... oh, let's do that. Okay. Alright, guys. We're making some decent-ish progress. Oh, let's get him to 3. Okay. Alright. Oh, ability box come in. Alright, that sucks a little bit. Alright. Come on. Keep it coming. Yeah, this is always the part that kind of stresses me out, guys. I do that. Okay. What debuffs do we have, guys? Yep. Let's do this. And I'm actually gonna do it over here. Okay. Alright, let's go over to Luke. Alright, cool. Yeah, this one we need to mark down, guys. We need to mark down. Alright, cool. Let's go over here, get out Revan. And Revan again. Switch it over here. Okay. Basic. Which ones do we have? Do you know, we'll just do this. Okay. Oh god. Alright, Revan. Buddy. Yeah, that was a little bit tough. Alright, go ahead and do that. That wasn't very nice here, guys. I'm gonna be honest. And even if Cal now... Which one do we want to do here, guys? I'm thinking we're gonna do that again. All right. Also, how do we not have the ultimate yet, guys? Like, seriously. Honestly, I just need the ultimate here, guys. Alright, let's do this. Finally, there we go. Alright, take you out. Now maybe, let's put this over on Cal for a second. Guys, once we get the ultimate here, there we go. Alright, now we need to go work on everyone else. Alright. Alright, do this. Ooh, this is actually looking a little bit tough here, guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, we took out R2, but that did not go very well. I feel like I'm kind of hoping... Yeah, she's gonna... Oh, we might die here, guys. And they bring back R2. Oh, we should have timed it out. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay. Well, we learned from our mistakes. I should have timed it out. I knew she was gonna do that as well. Well, that's a shame, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we just didn't have enough in us. The revive sucked. I should have timed it out on R2. Would have been easier to clean up. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. It's fine. I'm gonna hold off. I don't want to throw everything here. We can still hold out here. Mark Leia, JKCK to JKR, JKR to yeah. Probably should have done that. Maybe the opening wasn't too great. Not that it matters in the end because they made it through successfully anyway. It's fine. Again, this one is not a datacom problem. That's just I need a higher relic level on my JK, CK, and my JKL. It happens. But overall, I mean, that was a little bit promising. At least it went better than I thought it would go. I don't think... I don't really want to keep on throwing everything. I mean, we can do Leia mirror match, but again, that's kind of gross. Gonna be honest there, guys. And plus, my Leia is probably better modded, despite the relic level. 546. So we're gonna have the speed advantage, but we don't have the everything else that comes with it, which could be a bit of a problem. What would we even run? Drogon, this guy. Who else would we even put in there? Where is R2? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not stressed here. They can clear the rest. Leia be causing us problems today, guys. Gonna be real. I mean, Leia's still an amazing team. Alright, let me go see if there's anything in Squad Arena we can practice against. Any Leias here? Probably not, right? That's so lame. I was hoping there would be a Leia here so I can do the JML again and see where I went wrong. No, the Leias are all just above me. I'm not climbing. I don't have time for that. Alright, guys. So, there's like only 2 of you put a number in, so if anyone wants a roster of you, just type it in the chat. It's pretty chill today, so I don't mind just doing them naturally. Anything we can buy? We want these. Okay. I have no gear left, guys. This is so poor. Yeah, I still need credits. Oh, man. Galactic War. Let's go buy these. Alright, any good mods we can buy here? Not worth, no. None of these are any good. Let's buy these. I like doing them. We'll do a couple of mod slices here in a second. And I have so much currency, so I'm just buying these. You guys are probably like thinking, Glurmit, what are you doing? Guys, I'm just making my way through life here, guys. Just doing stuff you've never seen before. There we go. So let's go ahead and do a couple of mod slices. While we wait for you guys to send over. Alright, no, hold on, not that one. Less than. And sort by speed. 150, you can go away. 40, man, I'm looking for ones that are 15. That one's 25. 20, I mean, we could do that one. That wouldn't be terrible. If it rolls protection or speed, I'm happy. So 2 out of 4 of them. Any of these good? Do we have any that are like 21? I don't want to get rid of. I mean, be good. All right, hold on. What do we have here? That's 40 to calibrate. I think that one. Yeah, that one's 25. Guys, we're gonna calibrate this one. It can't roll tenacity, so it can literally roll speed, health. It's a 1 in 3 chance, guys. Roll speed, roll speed, roll speed, roll speed. Why are you doing that to me? It's so lame. I don't have that many. I don't have that great mods. My mods are not. I mean, I can show you my rosters. My mod's not that great on my account. So my JMK's 582. SLKR's 575, which is quite slow. JML's 555, which is decent. Jabba's 546. Leia's 546. Lord Vader's slow. I will not change this modding. I think this is fantastic for him. Rey's okay. Decent. Like, yeah, not bad. C's actually got some pretty good mods here. Mara's reasonably fast. And then my mods just fall off, guys. Like, you can see I get to like... Not here. I know exactly when it falls off. And it's coming. It's none of these. It's coming. Alright, Darth Revan's the first big drop off, 333. Dash is a 328, he's 323, he's 321. But to be fair, he's gonna be much faster. Because I can change these. Some of these mods are pretty awful. I'm gonna be honest there, guys. 321, and then Jawa. I think my last 300 speed is Jin, I think. Yeah, is at 300. But to be fair, all of these would, well, not him, so all up to Saw would be 300 with slices. No, 575 speed is slow for Kylo. Yeah, Kylo, I can show you the actual mods. So we got obviously speed arrow, 27, 17. So you can see that this could be improved if I had a faster diamond. 24, 22, 21. I mean, these are nice mods. But this one really lets me down. Like, I'm missing basically 10 speed on him. He should be around about 580s where I would be happy with him. And then obviously characters like Afra don't really need speed. She just needs as much potency as you can get. Like, this is a nice mod, 7.8% potency, 9% potency. This one's kind of lame. But, I mean, decent protection, I guess. Good potency. So I'm trying to think, what is my best mod for secondaries? Because none of you want reviews. None of you are putting in for them. So, maybe we'll just do... Like, maybe we'll just do roster reviews tomorrow after Grand Arena instead. When you guys are more up for it, I don't know. It's easy for me. Right, so I'm thinking... Let's sort by speed for a second. Take off this. This is quite a nice defense. I like rolling defense on mods. I think I have some by health. If I sort by health percent, yeah. Look at this one, guys. 7% health there. 7% health there. I also have some nice offense ones hanging around here as well. But we need to make sure we filter it by offense on the secondary. There we go. Don't ask me why JBL has my 7.5% offense protection. Don't ask, guys. It just kind of happens sometimes. This is a really nice mod. Potency and offense is kind of crazy. Yeah, we'll have a lucky roll. It's no problem, guys. I was going to stream till like 3 or 4 in the morning, but honestly, if you guys are not wanting reviews, then we won't go for that long. I was kind of anticipating the constant flow of reviews today. It's alright. We can do some tomorrow after GAC. Alright, yeah, let me pull up your account. We'll go have a look. Alright, I'll do this first. That's fine. Oh. Right, is this the account? 9 million GP? Yeah, it's a decent layer. That's nice and quick. JML. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. That's... I think your Ray needs to be remodding, you know? Is it yours? I had a feeling. I think your Ray needs remodding. The reason I'm saying that... She's only R7, to be fair. You want to be aiming for minimum 12k, 200k. That's kind of like where we're aiming. I would say... Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I've been in the same position before. I would say what a lot of people do is they do like offense primary, health primary. So you do 2 offense and 1 health. And then when she's R8, she'll have enough stats. R2... Oh, okay. I like that. I rate that. How's your CLS looking? Not bad. Offense, crit damage, speed. Yeah, that's a good CLS. I'm jealous of your Luthen. As you do. What else do we have? Alright, you have Reva. Okay, you did the 2 good Omicron. She's modded. Yeah, that's a good Reva. I like that. I rate that. You got Exile Ezra, which is good. Starkiller's there. I'm going to say what I say to a lot of people. I feel like you could benefit from doing some higher relics here. I really do think that would make a difference to your account here. You put a little bit higher relics and some characters and you're looking pretty smooth here. GI's unlocked, but yeah, I mean you have Reaver at relics, so you need to get GI done at some point. What are your speeds looking like? Mara Jade, that's fine. So what I normally look for when I'm looking for speeds is we're looking for them to be relatively close together, which they are. Obviously, there's always going to be a drop in your mods, right? So say, for example, we went down here to Gideon. Yeah, there's always going to be a drop. But what you really need to do is try and manage the drop so it doesn't go crazy low. Ezra, GI, Magma C. Is your magma to make use of... Let me go to data cons real quick. Yeah, are you trying to make use of this? Because if so... Let me go back to your account real quick. Yeah, but that's just every account these days, so I wouldn't worry about that. Right. This is a hot take from me, okay? If you're that insistent on using Magma Trooper, and that's literally why you're taking him up, why would you wait until you've done GI? Because, and this isn't something I would normally recommend, okay? But let's say, I don't know how much money you spend on this game. Let's say you don't spend any money. Let's say it takes you 2 weeks to relic GI. It takes you another week to finish Ezra, so you're now at 3 weeks. And let's say it takes you 2 weeks to get Magma Trooper to R5 as well, right? You're now looking at a month wasted of the Datacron. If that's literally your sole benefit of using Magma Trooper, which it should be. So my argument would be, why wouldn't you just finish them first so you can actually use them in Grand Arena? Because you could probably get Magma Trooper done before 5v5 starts, and then you can actually use them. Right? That's kind of where I'm going with this. I'm not saying I would recommend it. I don't think it's the best way to do it. But if you push Magma Trooper back, you're just wasting time with the Datacron. And then what happens when the next set releases and there's another Datacron you want to use and you're in the same position over and over again? So as you already have it, I would say prioritize that. And also, you know, where are you even going to be using Ezra? Like, with Rey? Which, by the way, is fine. You can absolutely use them with Rey. They're very good there. You know, you don't have Ahsoka. I don't think you have any Spectre. So doing Ezra isn't a bad idea. Doing Grand Inquisitor I do like, but let's have a look at the rest of the Inquisitors. See, GI should be done, but that's 3 Zetas. He's got a decent amount of Kyrotech to do. Then if you do him, you're going to want to take the team to R7, you know, so you can get more benefits from them. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm saying do Ezra later, for sure, take him higher later, but I'm saying they're not limited. This is limited. You have 90 days, 2 Grand Arenas, because you can't use it this Grand Arena because you're locked in. You got 2 Grand Arenas to get this up and running. And I would argue it's probably not worth doing for 1 Grand Arena. Like, if you don't get him done before the next Grand Arena is done, I wouldn't even bother. Because what, are you really going to use him that much when the Datacron's gone? I would say 1 month value is probably not enough. I mean, where are you in Grand Arena anyway? You're in Erodium. Like, you don't need that with your account to clear. However, if you got it now, you have 2 months, right? That's enough for you to do stuff. So that's my recommendation there. If you're really insistent on using it, do it now. If not, I would ignore it. I'll do GI. I would do all the others. I'll just go from there. At least that's my advice. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Yes, it's chasing the shiny. It is. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what's the point of chasing the shiny when it's on the way out? Chase it while you have time. 2 Grand Arenas? It could be massive for you getting this. But 1 Grand Arena, I just don't see the point in it. Well, exactly. But if he gets it for 2 Grand Arenas, it could be a big difference. Because that could, when if you think 1 Grand Arena, when I say Grand Arena, I'm talking about like 1 season, 5v5, 3v3. You know, if you think about it, right, it could be the difference between 1 win in each round. Literally just be down to this. That's being generous. And I just don't think it's worth it, even if you get 1 win each round just because of Magma Trooper for 1 Grand Arena cycle. Exactly, Dank. So what I'm saying is, if you're really insistent on using the Cron, do it now, because at least you get it for longer. I'm saying, if you're not going to do that, don't even bother. Don't even use it. Yeah, it's fun. You get to see Arnold use it, and all your other favorite YouTubers use it. And I respect that, and I think it's really cool. But I wouldn't recommend it. Let's say 1,000 crystals more. Yeah, it's not. But then that comes down to if they want to have fun. If they really want to use it and have fun, then they should do it, because in the end, it's a game. But in terms of efficiency, I don't, like I said at the beginning, I don't recommend it. But if you're insistent on using it, there's only one way to go, right? Yeah, but even so, okay, look, okay, we're gonna. I'm gonna be bringing up the .gg here, guys. Let's have a look at the 3v3 insight, because this is the point I'm gonna make, right? And if we go to Iden, view defense, right? On average, it has a 69. Let's actually change this. I don't want 69 on my stream, guys. How do I change this? Is it here? Where's the option? Oh, it's filter. There we go. Hold rate. There we go. Right. So, 30% hold rate. Okay. And let's put Magma Trooper in there because, you know, that's kind of the point you're making. You know, if you have Magma Trooper and Magma Trooper's in there, and then just for the argument's sake, as defending Datacron, yes, Datacron primary. Can we search for it? We can. There we go. Let's exclude this. Right, I've done that on purpose. 16% hold rate with Magma Trooper in there. Now, okay, what if we set an actual decent-ish defensive lineup? This isn't the best one possible, guys. It's just an example. 18% with the tank lineup. And if you was to take this to defense lead, let's say relic 5, and let's say relic 5 across the board, and it's 20%. Okay, now let's say you actually just run what most people run, so range trooper, short trooper, the most common. And what are we looking at? 23%. That's a 10% increase on Magma Trooper. And let's say we throw in Scout Trooper, 25%. Basically, the point I'm getting at, although it's very slow, is once the Datacron's gone, and I used 3v3 as an example. I know you can do 5s, and I know you can put them in there, but obviously 3v3 is a good example of this. I know I have attacking level 9. Oh, I have attacking level 9. Sorry, I meant to put defending. Anyway, it doesn't make it. It doesn't change the point I'm making, because oh yeah, we have it there. Sorry about that. You're right, it does change it. Sorry guys, I'm an idiot. It's late. No, we don't want to go to that one. We want to exclude. There we go. Let's make the point again. Let's go back. Let's make the point again. All right. Anyway, it doesn't change the hold rate because we're not even using them. But now, if we actually change it, and give me a second, if we actually put him in, yeah, because we're at relic 5. Anyway, I don't care. The point still stands. I'm an idiot, but basically, what I'm saying is it doesn't. It's not that good a team. Okay. Wampa still beats it. I beat it the other day. It can stop it. It makes it a little bit spicy, but you can still win. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Thanks for pointing out that I had it on attacking. I'm an idiot. Basically, the point I'm making is range trooper may be good now, but long term it's just not worth it. Is my honest opinion. Like I said, if you want to use the Datacron and you're insistent on doing it, do it before it's gone, because then at least you get it for longer. But I think you have more important things to do. So, for example, if we're talking Grand Arena, right. If we're talking Grand Arena, filling out your account, why is your hut? Where is Hut Cartel? Yeah, I would take these up the relic levels. 100%. These deserve higher relic levels. I would, if you want another Grand Arena team, I would look into Night Sisters. It looks like you're already doing it. You know, if you want to make progress, you know, look at some of these characters down here. I wouldn't be worrying about the short term when, I'll be honest, if you can get stuck into R7, where would you stop? Just got Jabba last month. R7. R7. For an account your size, and don't take this as disrespect, but if you had have been 10 mil, 12 mil, whatever, I would say R8, R9. Okay? But you're 9 million, and without Lightspeed bundles, you'd probably be, what, like 5, 6 million at max? Which is reasonable, but it's not crazy. And I would argue, okay, maybe 7 million at a stretch. But anyway, the point I'm making is you probably can't be affording the R8s, because I'm looking and you don't really have many. Right? So you can't really afford to give up those extra relic mats at the moment, and that's perfectly understandable. So, yeah, R7 minimum. You know, the Wookiees R6. The other thing I would do, yeah, I mean, modding is modding. That's up to you to decide how you want to mod them. But I feel like relic levels is more important. And just bear this in mind, right? Let's go have a look at some of your data crunts. What do you have on this? Armor penetration. This isn't a great example. Let's go have a look at this one. Health. Do we have any that are bulky-ish? See, this would be an insanely good one on Jabba. At high relics, it's going to cause problems. I mean, R9's an investment, though. Not everyone can afford to do that. And I don't think an R9 Chrysanthemum is the best play for this account. My way of thinking about it, right, is obviously your priority R9s need to be requirement characters. Adrad. I don't think you have Profundity. No. So Adrad. Who else? Obviously the Geo Ahsoka requirements. You know, these sorts of characters, they literally require an R9. Leviathan requires an R9. Doing Chrysanthemum to R9 is amazing. It's very good. But is it what this account needs right now? No. Doing it to R8? No. Again, taking them to R7, that would be good. If you're going to do an R8, do it on Kylo. Do it on Rey. If you're going to do... You know, if you're going to upgrade the teams, take them out. If there's a team you use Datacrons on, and if they're all at Relic, why not put them at R5? Then you can use your Datacrons. Like, I know that you don't actually need them R5, but it's in case, obviously, one of the leaders has one, right? So that's what I would be focusing on. You know, like, even Darth Bane, okay, yes, we've spoken about this. He does benefit a bunch from R9. I don't think that would benefit you. And in this case, I don't even think Poncho Bro is dank. I don't even think that right now. Because my argument is Poncho Bros, you're looking at what? 6 months on average to get back the R9 investment, but obviously it's RNG because we've spoken about this the other day. You're not guaranteed to get both. So it's 6 months with no refreshes, 3 months with refreshes to get basically 20 resources back. That could be... You guys are getting the drift, right? Obviously it's hard to explain when I'm tired. I've been speaking for hours, guys. Basically, the point I'm making, whilst this would be good to do, I don't think you have 6 months to wait. Because you clearly... Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you have a very good R8, R9 supply. Because otherwise, at 9 million GP, you would have done more. Okay? And that's perfectly fine. So, whilst they would be good long-term investments, short-term, you need to be thinking, what are you going for? Profundity? Are you going for Leviathan? Are you going for Ahsoka? Not that I recommend her, although you do have Ezra. I would have stuck her and Bane alone because they haven't dropped a gag battle. I mean, that's fair. But Bane we've spoken about. You don't need to do that right now. I mean, what GAC division are you even in? Erodium, yeah, don't worry about that. If he was in K2, I'd say take him up higher. Starkiller, still do it. Please, still take him to R7. I'm not saying to R8 these, I'm not saying to R9 them. But key characters, you get into 9 million GP. You should be having more than just these relic levels. And your account is good. I'm not trying to dunk on your account here. I do think your account is very good. But I also think we have quite a bit of work we can do, if that makes sense. A2 to K5, yeah, that's fine. You'll be floating around there, that's perfectly fine. So that's what I would do. I would take some time and solidify your account, because right now you're unlocking so many characters. Look, you have GI, no Zetas, no Omicrons, no relics. You're working on Gungans, they have no Zetas, they have no relics. You're working on Night Sisters, they have no Zetas, relics. You're working on these guys, you're working on these. You're just working on too much at the moment. And you keep on unlocking new things, and you keep on buying Lightspeed bundles, okay? And we're looking through. You're buying more Lightspeed bundles, you're buying more relics, but the teams you're unlocking, they're not being completed. Like, okay, you don't need all these Zetas, that's fair. But my advice would be take some time, pick a ship, pick a long farm, pick Leviathan, pick Profundity, either or. Obviously Leviathan is better, but pick one of them. You just said Profundity, that's fair. Because while you're doing that, that's a decently long farm. Take your time, invest in some other teams. Take your your 501st to Relic 5. It does make a little bit of a difference. They're not a bad team, despite what people say. Take your Starkiller to R7. Just take that time, invest in them. Characters like Ezra, you can bump them up. Obviously, if you want to go ahead and do this, you can. We've already spoken about that. Not that I'd recommend it, but that's kind of what I'd recommend. I think your account's in a good position. I think it's just fine-tuning everything. That's what I would do anyway. Right, guys. I'm gonna be real. I think that's gonna be the end for today, because it is 2 a.m. I did want to stream for longer. I am getting a little bit tired, and I'm probably gonna open up roster reviews tomorrow after GAC, because there's not too many of you now asking for them, and yeah, it's been a good stream. Don't get me wrong, we've been streaming for like almost 4 hours, which is awesome. The wife says hi, I say hi back. Yeah, I will get your account next time, don't worry. But yeah, it's been a fun stream. So tomorrow we'll be live from around about 10, half 10 for Grand Arena. After Grand Arena, if you guys want it, we'll do some roster reviews. But I'm not just gonna flood you guys with roster reviews. It's just I know you like them, and I have some time to burn. So yeah, thank you guys for coming along. Sorry about the quality of TW. I don't like to make excuses, because some of them, like the JML one, was probably a misplay. But it is honestly just a combination of modding. Well, it's not really modding. I have my account remodded. It's really just data crunch, and some cases modding. Like for example, the Wookies one, I had no mods on mission. That's my fault. So yeah, it's really just a datacon issue. Once I have them sorted, it should be a little bit smoother. Yeah, UK, it's a 10 PM UK time. Probably 10:30. I'll be starting. So it will be around about 21 hours from now, 22 hours from now ish, is when we'll be starting the stream tomorrow. And yeah, if you guys want, we'll do. I'll put a poll up at the beginning of the stream, roster reviews. If you guys want it, we'll do them. If you guys don't, then I'll head off after GAC and see you guys the day after. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for the stream. I really do appreciate you all sticking around. Honestly, it means a bunch, especially when I can't believe Arnold's still live. By the way, that guy's crazy. How do I do raids, guys? Does anyone know how to do raids in YouTube? I don't know why I'm asking you. I'm the YouTuber in this chat. How do I send a raid over on YouTube? Can I do it this way? How do I know there's a way, because I saw someone do it earlier. I know there's a way to send a raid. I actually don't know how to do it though. There's gotta be a way to do it. Let's Google it real quick. I don't know. I know there's a way. I'm not going to do it today. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along. That is going to be the end of the stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Grand Arena. I hope you guys will have a glowing day.